respect to the Most High. Yeah. Biafra, the rising sun. Now you hear me now? Woo.
Everywhere in the world, Biafra freedom, yeah. Biafrans, we know what we want. Biafrans, we know what we need. All we want is Biafra. All we need is Biafra. Our leader have tell us the truth. Now we know who we are. Cause a Fulani is killing Biafra. Yoruba is looking for 10%. The world are keeping silent. They are killing our people.
Yeah. No more one Nigeria. Yeah, my convention is over, man. All we need is Biafra.
I'm not saying this because I'm a Biafra, but I'm thinking of the life we lose every time that cause killing innocent people, yeah, raping our women, yeah. Who doesn't know about the 10%? Who doesn't know about the oil well? House of Fulani is killing Biafra. Yoruba is looking for 10%. The world are keeping silent. All we want is Biafra. We want to go home. Biafra.
Biafra, land of the rising sun. Bumbo clan. It was good and evil and we chose good.
Yenegwa is calling Biafra. Anani saying Biafra. Ogoja is saying Biafra. Yenegwa is saying Biafra. Urobo is saying Biafra. Shekiri is saying Biafra. We want to go home. We want a freedom. We want to go home.
Yo, Joko King, Ayanai,
Tropical mix.
Biafra, the rising sun. Bumbo clan. Last time and the last time.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. And as always, this is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. I beg your pardon. I am streaming live through Biafra Human Rights Radio. Biafra Human Rights Radio is being anchored by Mazi Uche Ukafo-Mefo. Mazi Uche Ukafo-Mefo is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. And Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uche Ukafo-Mefo is the man who told us at the initial stage that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. We hold him to those words. And of course, I'm very grateful to the Almighty Creator that in a time like this, he stands by his words. And by the special grace of Chukwu Kika Biama, the Almighty Creator, the one who made the heavens and the earth, I am George Onyibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. And Delta State, of course, Anyoma in Delta State, and then every piece of land there is Biafra land. And as always, I want to acknowledge the Creator. the one who is our wisdom, knowledge, and guide. The Bible says he uses foolish things to confront those who is wise, who think they are wise. God always takes foolish things to confront the people who think they are wise. And so when we say he's our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, our God, in matter both great and small, the very primordial influence that drives us, we do not expect carnal-minded individual to understand. Because his ways are not our ways. But it's just that we will all get to a stage where the truth can no longer elude any of us. To him tonight. Anyị na-aja gị mma maka n'eziokwu na mara mma ịhụnanya na gị obiọma gị o juru anya dadi o inwe gị mgbanwe ọ dịghị onye dịka gị ebu Alfa na Omega anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o. Ise. And of course, this evening, I welcome wonderful Biafrans across the globe, men and women who understand the period where we are in. And I can only encourage every one of us to apply our mind to reasoning. And our reasoning, we need to apply sense. Talking about the Biafra agitation issue, we are on another era. We are on another stage. A stage where we will move. In fact, I will prefer to call it the beginning of the end. The end has not come. But this is going to be the beginning of the end. Let every Biafran alive keep proper record. And on the spiritual realm, let those who have died bear testament to this truth. The journey has just begun. None of us know we will get here, but some of us know it will even get worse. But believe me, we have seen the end of it all. As a people, we are united by our suffering. For the same group of people has made our life miserable. We are being turned to beasts of burden without knowing. Not only is our women being raped before our very eyes, but an insult that we heap upon ourselves, there is nothing even there to write home about. And so those who has held us captive, those who must feed on the expense of our people, have devised a means to ensure that the instrument of emasculation against us as a people will be permanent. They are doing their job very well. Because they have even taken some of the best of us. But every one of us must understand. It doesn't matter if you are fighting sentimentally. It doesn't matter if you are fighting emotionally. It doesn't matter if you are fighting as a cabal. It does not matter if you fight for the money. If you fight for the position, if you fight for the resources you are getting, it doesn't matter where you stand. One thing is truth about the whole journey. Biafra will come one day. Everybody will tell their story. Some may be able to hide their evil now, but it will be laid bare for all to see. And then in the end, I want to believe the next generation will be able to pilot the affair of this great nation, that everyone who lived after us will be proud they have people like us. Of course, a lot of things are happening. Nigeria is originally or naturally made up of three value systems. Three different people. Of course, within this geographical area, you have so many tribes under them. But for a very long time, because the colonial master taught them well, they were able to work in such a formula that enables them to undermine us no matter how separated or different that they are. But not in Biafra land. And then in Biafra land, we have terrorism being sponsored against us, within and without. Here in Biafra land, we have people sponsoring division, hatred, within and without. Here in our land, we are surrounded by problems we know nothing about. Believe me. But then, we don't need to stop. We need to continue to push. People have come before now. Everybody has started making their own positive and negative impact as well, until we have found ourselves where we are. And believe me, a lot of things are going on. Majority of us know nothing about. But let it end to one way. The essence of my message this evening is simple. Every tribe in Biafra land must not think this does not concern them. If you fold your hand and you are dancing with the melody, we will be there to save you. We will be there to save you. But it is going to be with a great price. And that is why we begin to call upon everyone. Those who have sensed the danger are raising alarm. We all have better things to do. Onyibe have better things to do with his life. Mazio Bidio Benu have better things to do with their life. Clifford Iruanya have better things to do with their life. Asare Dokubo and the rest of them have better things to do with their life. Dr. Kado had better things to do with their life. And then we can go ahead and ignore everything. But the point is that at the end of the day, at the end of the day, somebody going to be responsible. And one of the greatest things or the beauty of human is their ability to be responsible. People came out and said, this evil about us as a people is enough. From different grade, from different level, they came out. And every day we analyze those who are supposedly representing us. And the more we analyze them, the more we begin to see that each and every one of them has the true information that is able to save us. They know the truth. Because a lot of things are happening today. And then there are people who are jumping up and down, distracting all of us. We know how it's going to end. It may lead to untimely death for many of our people. And most of which don't even know what is happening. But we will enlighten you. One way or the other, you will know the truth. I came across an audio online which is supposed to be coming from Onyibe. And then I said, this man knows this truth, even as far back as this. And then why is it that they've not done anything? I would have blamed him before now, but with what I know and what we have seen, what has come, what is about to come, and what must surely come, I tell you the truth. If we do not stand up, we will keep analyzing and analyzing. Let us see if I can play the audio for you.
49 people selected to write the constitution. 40 people in the Supreme Military Council promulgated the constitution for us. Under General Abubakar, government in which I served, I was in executive council. I never saw the draft. 49 people selected to write the constitution, wrote the constitution. 40 people in the Supreme Military Council promulgated the constitution for us. Under General Abubakar, government in which I served, I was in executive council. I never saw the draft constitution. And I was Minister of Information. It was my responsibility to publicize it to the country. On the day of swearing in of Obasanjo, we didn't have a copy of the constitution. I didn't know who was printing it. And my ministry was supposed to pay for the printing. And Obasanjo was sworn on a constitution that had not been read by anybody. And the National Assembly could not be constituted until 4 days after he swore in it, because there was no clean copy of the constitution. You cannot build on quicksand. And the country cannot live on falsehood.
That is in Onyibe. Speaking out angrily Constitution was written or debated or presented by 49%. Out of which the real people who are supposed to be the pioneers, who are supposed to be the head of this organization, they don't know anything about it. Obasanjo, supposedly, according to him, was sworn in without the Constitution. In other words, even in Nyanwo do know this truth. Maybe he has been fighting this all this while. I was still yet very small when I heard about Wazirike and his exploit about Biafra. I never knew I was this Biafra. I followed all his activities, but I was never part of them because of a lot of things I saw which I would not like to discuss tonight. I know how it started. I know how it ended. And then there were groups of people like Adakaburu. I should say Adakaburu is the first Biafran to stand up and register his displeasure against the Nigerian state, having seen the atrocity that is about to come upon us in a time like this. It was 6 months later. I want to believe that Ojukwu interaction with Adakaburu even gave birth to the Biafra that Ojukwu fought for. Because Adakaburu was arrested and kept under the custody of Ojukwu. I believe they chatted. I believe Adakaburu told him all those things. Until today, we come to a level where we saw Nnamdi Kanu coming out to lead us. He actually knew the principle that must be deployed. You know, our enemies did their job very well. That is what will bring us to our topic this evening, which is simply titled 5 principles. 5 principles that must be applied in the Biafran restoration project. 5 principles, you must apply it. So those of you they have paid, oh, ignore these people, don't talk to these people, behave like this to these people. You have your brain. If you watch what is happening around the world, some group of individuals are working very hard to control your mind. They may call it technology advancement, but it boils down to one thing: somebody wants to control your mind. And now the Creator himself made man a free moral agent. And as a free moral agent, we are responsible for what we say and what we do, but he set a guideline for us. He, the Creator, never tampered with the will of man. He allows us to do whatever we want to do, but he set a consequence for our actions and he let us go. People are working very hard to control your mind. So you are not reasoning anymore. I was going through the Facebook page this morning, if I have to digress, and then Mazi Mefo said the principle of self-defense, it does not call for one to become violent or aggressive to the another, but for you to defend yourself. I just don't know how to rephrase it in English, but the message is clear there. And then you who think you are normal and you want to be in the same Biafra with me, the only thing you can do is, oh, you are idiot, you are saboteur, you are this one, and you think you are normal. People like you are the reason why the children of Israel had to spend 40 years for a journey of 40 days. You have to reason. That is what I'm saying. There are principles that must be deployed. No matter what you do, you don't have choice. All of you must come in terms with the will of the Almighty Creator. Most of you who follow me on Facebook, you can see how sarcastic I have decided to become. Because that is how to get to these people. They don't have choice. The journey has just begun. Because Nnamdi Kanu is busy hiding and causing the hulubalu you see. But the truth remains that this hulubalu he has caused must surely boomerang. It will get back to him. You must understand that anybody preaching about Biafra now, without analyzing the atrocity of Nnamdi Kanu against this very divine project, It's not going anywhere. You can't deceive us anymore. It's too late. So every day, don't think we don't have what to say. He has become a clause in the wheel of progress for Biafra Restoration Project. Maybe tonight, as I proceed, I leave a clue for you. Ask yourself a question. Why is it that everybody that has worked with Nnamdi Kanu, all his best ally, all of them are saboteur? Why don't you find out? Because the more you get closer to this man, the more you know who he really is. I tell you as I speak to you, if I have to go to hellfire, I will go to hellfire than to walk on the same path with Nnamdi Kanu. The devil has entered him. And I wish those of you who think you love him will pray for him. Honestly, I swear to God, I will rather go to hellfire and burn there for all eternity than to walk in the same path with that man. I said anything is be the one doing it. Now he's the one setting all of us up. Hey, you don't listen to him, don't comment. You will comment, you will listen. It's a matter of time. We know how these things work. But help yourself on time. Help yourself on time. When we talk about Biafra issue before, everybody is happy. With great anticipation, we look forward to this nation. What are you hearing now? Yeah, it's going to discharge the truth. Yes, oh, yes, Facebook will block him. Yes, as we are going to now, we are going to talk about security, and then we are going to analyze that. Is this what we are here to do? You cannot neglect the main principle and think you will go headway. This issue is bigger than all of us. It's not about the intellectual. It is not about the connection, not the financial empowerment, not what you think you are. This is the issues of the gods. But I do not expect you to understand. There are principles that must be deployed. You must go from stage to stage. And if we are not meticulous enough to apply this principle, this is why we are here. I tell you the truth. If Nnamdi Kanu know we will resist him to this moment, he will not have done what he has done. China Sanwo-Olu can be threatening anybody. He's the one threatening people. He's the one saying they are threatening him. We know your picture that is online is when you are younger. You are older than that. You look like a pig already. Our people must understand we are two people involved in this thing. Those in Biafra land and those in diaspora. Those in diaspora are trying to protect certain things which we shall reveal in some of our previous study. And those on ground are actually being fooled. You need to go back and ask yourself a question. Gradually, they are removing Biafra from everything they are doing. And the body say, they now want to broadcast on Biafra radio. I thought it's community app. Build your media platform. Sell the next generation. Betray us. Collect the money. But I tell you, not until each and every one of us is ready to stand up and be willing to die for this Biafra, then it doesn't worth it. And I look at people yapping. God knows I don't hide. I don't like to boast. And God knows that any of you who think you can come and undermine me, that will be the last thing you will do in your life. Because I am your destiny and I'm your doom. It's as simple as that. But I tell you, my thought for everybody is love. A provocative love that does not condone evil. It is love. A love that makes a father to beat a child in order to correct him not to make mistakes in the future. It is love. And so with pain, we confront these things. But then our people must continue to know the truth. There is nothing you are going to tell us today we don't know before or we have not heard. Let's educate. The quote the whole law now. It will not change anything. It has never changed anything. Quote any law you want. And then after quoting the law, what? And that is when they say there is a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. We do not expect all of you to understand at the same time. But yet, we want you to understand. You must understand. Because if we fail in this thing, we are going to have a serious problem. And of course, God will not allow us to fail. Like I said earlier, our topic is just 5 principles that must be applied in the Biafra restoration project. 5 principles. Number 1, acknowledgement of God. Acknowledgement of the Creator. Acknowledgement of the Creator. Human beings by nature are prone to serve something greater than them. Human beings by nature are propelled to serve something greater than them. And then the wise ones understand that when it comes to the service of God, we are not afraid to bow before the God that made us. Now they cannot know this truth at the beginning. He came with the knowledge of Elohim. He came with the knowledge of Chukwokika Biama. I would ordinarily not respond to him as a reverend, not like Reverend Father Dengwa, who has become a IPOB Yahoo freedom fighter. Everything all of you will do, including me, including Mazim, and for everybody, Ruanya. May the Almighty Creator create a platform for our judgment in the nearest future, that the world may know us for who we truly are. He come with Elohim, Chukwokika Biama. My mother died at the age of 78. There are a lot of things I learned from that woman, and I will say they are the guide to my life today. She's done things I cannot understand. I will understand. I have met my mother so many times praying, dangerous prayers. She will hold her breast and say, God, anything that will make me bury any of my children, let that death take me. Anything that will make me to be alive and bury my children, let that thing take me. I don't think there is any greater love than this. And she died without burying any of us. And I know that when she says you have issue with her and she mentions Chukwokika Biama, there is a problem, because she will never shift her position. And then when I heard Nnamdi Kanu coming out with Chukwokika Biama, this is a sacred name. I have said it before. Who could have been using this word? Because if my mother is a Yahoo, I will know and I will tell you. I said, this man must be a good man. The role of religion. There were times in this struggle we were considering, if Asari be a Muslim, we may have the same Muslim terrorism in Biafra land. Most of us could not digest the idea properly. But I tell you, I will choose Asari now more than Nnamdi Kanu with Chukwokika Biama. Because he has betrayed Chukwokika Biama. And then somebody who is supposed to be Muhammad's servant has stood his ground for the benefit, overall interest of his people. Despite their mistakes, they realize they need to come back home. And then somebody is there bragadoing everywhere. You want to subdue us? You want to shut us down? We're not brought from the same atmosphere. You are an alien compared to where we come from. You know nothing about it. And I tell you, even in 100 lifetimes, you will not know it. The idea of putting God first. If you put God first, it creates a sense of fear within you. The fear we have for God is not that which torments us, but it is that which propels us to do his will above us. Fear of God. The day Nnamdi Kanu, which though may be defined from different perspective and perception, was the day he fell. I am God. I decide who live and who die. If I hold you, blow you, you no go survive am. But you are now God. You are the Lord. That is your name. You will never share your glory with any man. You will never share your glory with anybody. Almighty God, that is your name. You don't take the place of God. It does not. You are God. You decide who live and you decide who die. The blood of royalty, I can tell you from that statement, don't even run in your vein. We've left the place of God. I told people, the day he even changed Arochukwu was the day I know that is the end of his journey. There was the history of great Arochukwu. Some call it Abenokpabi, whatever the case may be. Now the Kanu have built his own, Igwekala. And then you have one woman, let me not use derogative words for her, who is the high prophetess. But it's okay. You must put God ahead. Satan put God ahead. Muslim put God ahead. The Hindus, the Christians, everybody put God ahead. Who is our God? Oh, sorry, Nnamdi Kanu is our God. Chewano. And now we have misplaced that priority. There was a time when Nnamdi Kanu was in prison. A lot of people were contesting and debating on the issue of Shabbatarian, Urubotarian, Arabatarian, Yehudian, and the rest of all the Jewish religion. I made them understand that there is no nation that can survive without a religion identity. Inasmuch as I don't know what he has in his mind, I want to believe from extensive studies that he is trying to create a religion identity for the people of Biafra. And a lot of people swallowed it. And I thought that is how it's supposed to be. Up to American dollar. It is written in God we trust. The World Trade Center building that was bombed some time ago, and almost all important buildings in America have inscription of Bible quotation written to them. This should be some of the work of Abraham Lincoln. Though some people in time past made effort to wipe out every inscription, but at least this is a country that knows their God. American acknowledge God. Though their God may not look like Saudi Arabia acknowledge God. They respect the black stone in Medina, Mecca. The Indians, the Chinese, everybody acknowledge their God. It is their God. And then as a people, if we must be able to walk in one direction, being prepared physically and spiritually to act as one impenetrable unit, we need to go with the symbol of a God. And then let us embrace this man who has led us. Today now, we know battles and challenges we went to. We took the place of God and we gave it. And I see somebody say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is my Jesus, it's my Savior. How do you think that affects me as a Christian? But of course, you have the right to say what you say. Now, the place of our God has been misplaced. If we don't go back and create a new religion image, we are going to have a war that we will not be able to stand in the end. Number one, we must create a religion identity. It is not to influence anybody, because like I always say, nobody can make me violate my conscience. I commune with God as a person. And I want to believe it's applicable to all of you. So today, what are we fighting for? A Jewish state? Arabian state? Chukwu Kikabiama state? What is our religion identity? There are a lot of Americans who are Christians, who are Hindus, who are pagan, who are Muslims, and so on and so forth. But then they have a religion identity. If any normal human being comes out and says America is a Muslim nation, people are going to see you as naive or ignorant. But the president of America today can be a Muslim. But then they have a religion identity. And then I go to Mecca. I say, oh, Meccas are Christian. People in Dubai are Christian. And then somebody is going to take me to the nearest psychiatric hospital to find out my mental state. Because it's obvious. One of the reasons Nigeria will not go forward, because internally it is a secular state. But physically it is a Muslim state. And then you have a conflicting religion identity. One is opposed on you, and that which is true about you is suppressed. That is the same thing we have not been able to fight to conquer. If we create a platform for open debate, you will see the destruction this divergent religion has created in this quest is something you cannot solve already. I created a religion body, brought in so many men of God who were ready to work with this, but I'm sure all of them are destroyed already. Because now the Kano ended all by when you buy fuel for them, buy fuel for Benjamin Madubugu, then you become relevant. Tell them the truth. They open all their mouth. On one shadow and ten, call you Chabo, Chabo. I didn't even introduce myself. Number one, Sabu, life and direct from Biafra land in the era. They destroyed everything. They took the place of God. And today, that very system is not there. But who will rebuild it? Who will correct this menace? It is so hard that sometimes the Bible encourages us not to talk to unbeliever. It said, do not equally yoke with unbeliever, for there is no fellowship between the light and the darkness. But of course, wisdom is the principal thing, and so in all we do, we apply wisdom. If he said it holistically, he also expects us to deploy wisdom holistically, which will create an enabling environment for all of us to be able to function. Because the Bible actually says that if God wants us to avoid sin, and then God will ask us to leave this world, because they will always be there. Number one. So when you are there doing shalom, rabakata, urubutupu, hallelujah, everything you are doing. Number one principle, it has a very vital role to play. In as much as I call principle is something that helps us. If I want to begin to analyze the definition of principle, you see it covers a whole large areas. Let us go to number 2. Number 2 principle that must be deployed is truthfulness. I want you to listen very carefully, and I want you to begin to question yourself. Tell yourself the truth. Truthfulness. In those days when you listen to Radio Biafra, you'll be hearing in the Kano, Anyana Atuase, Anyana Atuase, Anyana Atuase. Now he lies more than the devil. And some of you don't see it. Anyana Atuase. But what is it? Truthfulness. If you build a foundation on truth, truth that what you say you will do, you will do. Everybody will follow you. Napoleon once said, so it should there that you will die for them, and then, of course, that should be Adolf Hitler. He says, show a soldier that you can die for them. And then they die protecting you. It's not just showing, you show them by the truth. You are not truthful. In the current IPOB, everybody is lying. In fact, if you say the truth now, you are a sabo. Only sabos say the truth now in Biafra land. You know the truth already. You can't say it. Now the Kanona is blackmailing Facebook. Oh, they put down my wall, they put down my wall. Some people are even arrogating this victory, if it's victory, to themselves. Yes, we told Facebook. I tell you the truth. Facebook did not stop Nnamdi Kanu page. Around 21 of April, if I'm not making mistake, if I'm correct, Nnamdi Kanu came on Radio Biafra and said there is a man they call Agwo Turumbe. When I come for you, you know there is in Agwo. And having reported this matter, they ran and deleted it from their page. I screenshot it from Ikechukwu Gwoha Facebook page. I screenshot it from China Sanwo. I screenshot it from Nnamdi Kanu page. And I kept it for them. Because this nonsense they are doing, they think it's about me. Everybody know already. Every son and daughter of Anyoma know everything already. And more than you can imagine. So you think you are going to come and pick me up, then you snuff my life out of me. You are going to cause a problem that even your children will answer for it. So when you are trying to tell you and kill you, you think say we can't do Oshobe for here? And then when I told deputy, look at what your brother is doing. That is how I told him. I've said it before, we debated it, we moved on. And maybe, because he didn't tell me, he asked Nnamdi Kanu, why are you doing this? Because he, Mazuchi Mefo, argued with me extensively defending Nnamdi Kanu. I told him I know what I know. But I just said, let me tell you. And then the next day, they deleted it. So Zugabyte deleted Ikechukwu Gwoha pushed. China Sanwo Zugabyte deleted. And then Nnamdi Kanu Zugabyte deleted. You people should stop deceiving yourself. Go to Nnamdi Kanu page before now. All those one he was saying is God. Akwara is a kidnapper. Obonaya Igwe is a Lucifer. John Paul Madu Abuchi cannot anticipate. All of them he has deleted it. They are covering their track. I promise them. I'm not always right. I may not always be right. I will rather prefer closing my eye in death, knowing that I am paying for my sin. Not another person paying for it. I would rather prefer dying, no matter the cost, knowing that I am paying the price for my sin. I will not send other people to die for me. So when he lie, he put it on Facebook. With the way you people attack my Facebook page, honestly, if Facebook was this bad, George Onyibe would not have a Facebook account. But I dare you tonight, block it. So we open another one. Let your year be your year and no be no. Be truthful. You get to a stage, you call your people, guy, this thing no be like a Satenko. What do we do? And that is when you know that the really helper in this journey are beside you. You have rubbish all of them. You have rubbish everybody. I'm talking to Nnamdi Kanu. And yet, now to call Biafra, you are afraid. The person taking Biafra from your mouth, we want to know the person very soon. All of you now, freedom fighter. You are now gate man. Yes, we are the Eastern Security gate man. Thank God you are not great man because I'm not from this Eastern region. You people unknowingly have divided this struggle. Forget about the few non-Southeast member you pay. Tell me anybody from the Southeast now that is coming out confidently to talk about Biafra like me. Outside those people you are paying to rubbish up people like us, tell me the one that is coming. I know fully well if the Southeast want Biafra nation, Nigeria will let them go immediately. But we have said all our brothers are going together, just like Moses said to Pharaoh. Our young ones and our old ones, our cattle and our sheep and our yet, all of us are going. We will not leave anyone behind. That we may walk 40 days journeying into the wilderness and then we can worship God. Though Pharaoh resisted, but when the time came, Pharaoh said to him, go with your young one, your old one, your hills, your cattle, and just go and serve the Lord. That is how it's going to be. There will be not just complete emancipation of the Biafran people, but every older person in Nigeria need to be freed. They have to be. Tell them the truth. You are tired. You will still be there. We'll still be calling you holy, holy, holy. Let other people do it. We've done things. The way you will rubbish us out of it. People in America went to you, gave you idea of bank. You hijack it immediately. When they try to tell you, no, it shouldn't be that, you call them saboteur. Where is your bank now? Now they are busy changing accounts so they can close the money. Our money. And when we are telling you, it's our money. I have documented my monthly due for 7 years. All the receipt. Our money. They are changing account now. Okay, foreign. All of you are not doing your job again. I think Judge Onyibe is your problem. Look at it very closely. Other tribes has gone back because of Nnamdi Kanu. And when you are there, he gonna destroy me. He gonna destroy me. You know the shame. For 4 years, IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu and the gangster called DOS, Chike Doziem and other idiots banned me not to go to IPOB meeting. It doesn't not give you people a call for concern. I never said anything. There is instruction, a standing order that Nnamdi Kanu told them through Benjamin Madubugu that I should not be allowed to enter Anambra, that if they see me or Basse should make the lion squad to beat hell out of me. And then I come on radio and I praise him. Because it's not about me. It's about us. But I told them internally that when this Biafra come, none of you will cross River Niger. So if me, that is an Igbo man, not recognized by Ohaneze Igbo, if George Onyibe as an Igbo man, not recognized by World Igbo Congress, if me, George Onyibe, as an Igbo man, not recognized by Alagbo Development Union, if me, George Onyibe, an Igbo man, not recognized by the Igbo larger nation, you banned me not to enter Anambra. Don't you think it's going to send a very negative ripple effect across to those who are not Igbo? And that is what they are busy analyzing now. And then now the kind is jumping. I don't care. I don't care. But who the heck care for you? You are the one holding this Biafra now. Of course, we know they've asked you not to do Biafra again. So you are trying to see how you can push us. And then the Mugus are falling. The Magas are chopping. Yeah, Eastern security. Nothing like Eastern security. Father Odemegwa Abi Odengwangwa should have contacted people like us on ground to tell him. Yes, I thank you. You are sleeping in the bush. As a father, we are thanking them for sleeping in the bush. You know your testimony, you lied against Uchime for. And of course, I will encourage everybody to go back and listen to Father Odengwangwa. You see, he lied. Like I told you, we studied many things out of many things. And so if you carry out a very forensic investigation on his speech, you see, he lied. Because he started by saying, yes, we the member of plenty pastor about Mele Plenty, we reach 50. It shows you he's lying. It doesn't exist. There could be 7, there could be 5. Like-minded reverends. I am a reverend. And then you lie to all of us. Now you give account. If I tell you, give me an account now, I say, it's chopping money, it's about money. All the billions that have been contributing to Nnamdi Kanu and Ine Naya for almost 10 years now. Have you people bothered? Don't you know 90% of the people who are doing this thing are suffering? And for those of you Biafran who they have dealt with thoroughly, you are hiding now, you are afraid you don't want to die. They're going to come for you. If we must die, we will be the one who will choose how it will be. But I must tell you, it's not in their place. They're no fit. 100 in the cannot wake me up from sleep. So when he say, Wike, I will teach you lesson, I will teach you lesson. Nnamdi Kanu come, Ospark, they wait for you for Port Harcourt. As IPOB member about Ospark, you just come out, you yap, you're not considering the consequence of what you are saying. How it affect other people. We teach you lesson. And monkeys and babu. I say, yeah, and they cannot threaten Wike. Come, Ospark are waiting for you. And then you will tell Wike you are fighting for Biafra. Every day I keep asking God to help Onayangodo. That man suffered. And of course, we are drawing strength from his sacrifices. You are bringing your mouth to Wike. Come and talk of Okowa now. In your mind, you think are you here to exhibit your rascality, or we are here to get Biafra? All these things they are doing now, if not for what happened now, by now all of you will be shouting. Let us gather momentum. As we gather the momentum, I have told you before, I talk in parable, I do not expect everyone to understand. When you hear any freedom fighter platform, most especially Nnamdi Kanu, telling you, let us gather momentum. Let us gather momentum. Nah, you are just PDP or APC. The time he came and said, yes, it is sealed, documented, delivered. When are they sealed, delivered, and documented? You can't ask. Truth. If you go back and look at all my broadcasts, which are updated into so many years, I don't contradict myself. Some of you are waiting for me to contradict myself. I don't. Because one of the principles I understand is that God said everything he meant, and he meant everything he said. I will never apologize for anything I do. I will not. Because I do them for the genuine reason. I never stand to say I'm always right. Tell us the truth. Tell us the truth now. It's a principle that must be deployed. Because the moment you lie, these people don't trust you already. So when you lie, they say, Shebi will tell you. Number 3, vision-driven purpose. If Biafra must be restored, you must see vision. Everything, you must have a vision of what you are doing. When I was arrested by the DSS then, and then I was having a confidential discussion with one of them. And he was like analyzing for me what happened during the apartheid. He said there were many groups that were fighting to put an end to apartheid. Not all of them like Nelson Mandela as their leader. But Nelson Mandela was able to create a platform that enabled their actions lead to the same direction. And so if Nelson Mandela was actually working, for instance, with Bin Mozob, there were other platforms like IPOB, and then there are other platforms like Daughters of Truth, among others. Everybody was fighting. But all of them understand it is not about their individual interest. It is about the overall interest of their people. But Nelson Mandela was ahead of it. There are so many stories, complicated stories, fairy tales about Nelson Mandela issue. But that is not what I want to expose here. Nelson Mandela understands that if we get to this point and nothing happen, we got to improvise. Is it not 27 years? He was held in Liberty Island. His only son was murdered. A lot of things happened. But they got to a stage all hope was lost. The blacks in South Africa and the whites in South Africa started killing each other. But the secret you will not be told was that the white in South Africa are not some friendly individuals. So they come out mostly at night. And that night when they gather, the black will descend on them. Hundreds of them, if not thousands, will die. And then they will come daytime, because the blacks are some friendly, they will attack the blacks. The ratio between the death toll of the black and the white was unimaginable because many more whites were dying. Those were the original 10 that led people to begin to talk about apartheid being lifted up. Now today, South Africa is far better than almost every country in Africa because people pay the price. But for Nnamdi Kanu leadership, if he doesn't not work on his own terms, let everything spoil. Let everything spoil. He must be in his own terms. But the point now is, I don't reason like you reason. I'm not saying I'm superior. I'm not saying I'm better than you. But I don't reason like you. Because where I come from, where Sibu Dankoya, Ebu Aishopo, Ibu Nibu ya Nyohanya Lankoya, and you can buy Shopo. This is Ibu I'm speaking. Ask somebody to interpret it for you. Ibu Dankoya, Ebu Aishopo. Your father may not tell you that, but my father told me that. And that we don't bend down for anybody because our father told us that Ishokehe Kowako Yegbe. Ishokehe. Tell your people the truth. Because this lie you are cooking up, it will expire. You are coming again now. What does he want to tell us? You want to teach us constitution. Now I'm going to know the constitution now. Other pro-Biafran group, they all know the constitution now. Yeah, teacher, 1999 constitution, Afarabale constitution. After the Afarabale constitution, how do we get our freedom? Truthfulness. Truthfulness. We have questions to ask. We want to know the truth. And now we know the truth. That is why at the beginning of the and the end of Jesus' ministry, they call it the jesting chapter. When he stand before the Pontius Pilate, he say, I represent the truth. They say, what is the truth? Very important question. Number 3. Like I said, you have to have vision. What is our vision? Your vision is to be our Oga. You can't be our Oga. Nnamdi Kanu, you cannot be Oga for a normal man. It's not possible. You can be our leader. You cannot be our Oga. Because there is a difference between a leader and Oga. In Abua, Adua, And I hold the Aziz of River State. Oga is a goat. You can't be our goat. And so if Oga is a leader in Aba, you can't be our Oga until you properly define your stand. Don't you get it? What are the vision? What do you want to see? I bet you if you are able to run S3 on the Kano mine now, the only thing is thinking of all the wise people in IPOB. You want to misplace all of them. Nothing more. His only agenda is all the people who get sense for IPOB, you won't remove all of them. Or give them an office that don't exist. Then they bring people who don't even know anything about IPOB. The person that represents me, how long was he in IPOB? He's a nursery school teacher now. They paid house rent for him, then send it to rubbish me. If you see now the Kano praising him on radio, you see how he's turning us against ourselves. The people I brought into IPOB, he thought he has made them my enemy. They will respond to him. Yeah, man, very fierce, very freedom fighter. Give a mic and make him talk now. Revolutionary writer and the ara. All these snobbish people are doing. What has it led us to? No vision. The only agenda for IPOB now is how to destroy all that pro-Biafran group. And they tell you, we love you, we are doing everything. Yes, we're going to do this one. They buy small goat, then kill them. Our ESM woman, volunteer warrior, is shouting, yeah. Make Fulani catch you, rape you better where they make your eye open. They do Yahoo, playing on the emotion of your people. But we must continue. You must have vision. And the fourth one is that time framed agenda. Time frame. What is the time frame of what we are doing? I begin to get issues with some of the activities when I hear some words. And when I hear certain things, I begin to ask, you don't have time frame. Time is of the essence. Very important. I joined IPOB at the age of 25. Then at the age of 45, I still 18. Una no get sense. Very proud career freedom fighter. A man come out and lie to you openly. Why did he tell you Elohim say Biafra will come last year? It's because he was time conscious. Collect all the money he can collect. And you people can still see it now. Nenanya, of course, must understand that we will visit in Owa. We will visit Ototo for your sake. We will visit Arochuku for your sake. Using you and Amarachi to hide our money. Our money. Our money. Una no get sense. It's just buying time. Yeah, he will be on air tomorrow. He will go and analyze. What did he analyze? What is he analyzed that has not been analyzed before his time? I told you, the first person to see this evil coming upon the Biafrans was Adakaburu. He saw it. He took his men, his kingsmen. He fought Nigerian maybe 12 days or thereabout. He was overpowered by the government led by Ojukwu. He was arrested. He gave a piece of his mind to Ojukwu. And maybe Ojukwu, for the first time, began to see what he didn't see. Because even though he was born and brought up in Biafra land, he spent most of his youthful age in London. And of course, when you check how many years he spent in London, and then before he came back, there were many things many truths that would have eluded him. And then 6 months later, he picked up this Biafra issue. So he was not the first. So what are you coming to teach us we have not heard before? We have all heard about it. Now, deploy the principle. Tell us the truth. Deploy the principle. Let God be God and you can be our God. You deploy the truth. Have a vision for what we are doing. Let us know the time frame. It is better you have a time frame which did not work out, this encourages you to set up another one, because everything in life is guided by time and season. At the age of 30 years, Jesus started his ministry. He knew he had only 3 years and 6 months to accomplish his mission, which will serve for generation according to the Bible. He walked within that 3 years and 6 months. And at the age of 33 years, he was crucified. Perfectly time guided. This year now, I go ESM. Is it ESM or ECN or Yeah, available inside the bush. Rain don't start now. If you are truly inside the bush, we'll bring canopy for you. Yahoo freedom fighters. And you know you were just paid to come and demo, and you're deceiving a whole generation of a people. Yeah, we are the SM, a whole reverend father in America. And if the people, reverend father, the Catholic ministry in America cannot question Father Odengwangwa or Father Ngwangwangwa Abingwongorogwo, you people cannot call him to order. You destroy the faith of others. And then when they give us a can, you got to pay money. I want to be coming on air every minute, every day for the rest of my life. Because of this Biafra issue. I use this opportunity to tell you, me, I need the money. Let's open these people, Nyash. Not only Father Odengwangwa, Sabi collect money. He's looking for money. Father Odengwangwa is looking for paper. No, Odengwangwa is looking for paper. Yes, thank you. You are inside the bush. Father Odengwangwa, bring your children, come now. And the kind of children, they are abroad, they live big. In brother, they here, they live big. We self, we put our life on the line for them, we be saboteur. I think God is watching you. But of course, you are not our problem. We want our people to know the truth. You need to have time frame agenda. If we get here, it didn't work, let's do like this. If we do like this, it didn't work, let's do like this. How you already big rich? Ishi Kaishi Mobe. You are the unknowing God. And then all those recruits in Kuwait working with Chinas and Wuru, they are there now. Yeah, he has spoken. Oh my God, my lovely daddy. And you, as a buffoon, you are telling each other, you are a saboteur, BD, you are an old man. And of course, the fifth one there is unification, true consultation and transparency. Unification, true consultation and transparency. In as much as I'm not very comfortable saying certain things because of the level of my understanding and knowledge, but they still remain the truth. I am an Igbo man, like I have earlier said. And then, as the type of Igbo man that I am, I promise Nnamdi Kanu and his IPOB, they will have a fight to carry out in Anyoma land. It's not coming there because you must respect our king. You must respect our leaders, all of them. You must. And now you see how bad it can be. And then you meet Wakereke person, you meet Kalabare person, you tweak a person, a PA person. The people who don't even understand what you are saying. And you want to supremacy over them. This is a suicide mission. It's a suicide mission. I listened to my brother who broadcast early in the morning. They were talking about consultation. In as much as I do not want to say certain things online here, there must be room for consultation. If ordinary IPOB then banned me from entering Anambra, God, if Biafra come, these people go pursue me for elbow. And now, as a human being, as a living thing, I am beginning to develop defense mechanism. And I won't let it happen. Now you get the point now. You get the point. We paid allegiance to you. We call you holy and supremacy. And Biafra never come. You don't band me, make a no enter Anambra, ni he no buibe nage. And then, how am I sure when Biafra come, you will not pursue me from Abo? And so there is a problem. Because you just carried out your microphone and start yapping. Yes, Judge Onyibe in Abo, you give Judge Onyibe. This is a problem. You are destroying everything and people can't see it. You are busy. They say, yes, I kill Wike. Guy, you know go fit. Even Abia State, you can't be governor of Abia State in Nandekano. We are waiting for you. Flag off your party. We are waiting. Even Abia State, you can't be governor. You better go back and make peace with all the people you have demonized. And then somewhere along the line, if you are genuinely repent, we can be able to see how things will work further. But this one is, President, I told you people before now, when we were quarreling inside the idiot called DOS, I told you people, anything you do to me, I will make sure you will not do it to another person. It is a promise, not a threat. You won't do it to another person. Concourse now. People will come now. When they gather momentum. With they gather momentum. I told you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It is our money you are using against us. The silver and gold we have none. But what we have, we give. You should understand the kind of person that we are. There must be transparency. Be afraid. There must be transparency. Do you know that 90% of the oil well in Osimili of Anyoma land is being controlled by Southeast? Do you know almost 90% of the oil well in our community is not being, you can't access them from our village? And you think our people are happy? You are not transparent. You are coming to yap Biafra, your own Biafra. You've not gone to settle this internal crisis. You are there jumping up and down on social media. Why can't our Igbo brothers see the danger there? That chaos Nandekano want to cause in the southeast, it will consume everybody because you will not enter any place. I tell you the truth. It's not a threat. He knows what he's doing. And it's unfortunate, people like Wadibo Congress are kind we give him money. You people don't have sense. You are in diaspora, right? You will destroy those at home here. My security is in the Igbo man. Every reason I am what I am is because of the Igbo man. And we cannot stand back and let one idiot rubbish everything. But we just want you to know now, go on Ankereka. There is a musician they call Okwe. There is a reason he sang the song. I have said it in one of my broadcasts then, maybe 3-4 years ago. My father was playing the music and I say, he's touching. What is happening? And he explained to me. Cheta nkwagiyo n'ọbụrụ na amadị ndụ ngabụ nwa nke Chineke n'ọbụrụ na amadị ndụ ngabụ nwa nke Chineke cheta nkwagiyo. Some of you should know that music. This betrayal, this nonchalant attitude being exhibited by this man, people paid dearly for it. Can we allow the same thing to happen now? And as much as you are being economical with words not to say anything, we throw it for you to get it. You are in diaspora, yapping. Your children are in diaspora, you are yapping. Your family, all of them, you are yapping. You want to endanger our life here? And you can't go on all your home. But let God be our witness that for the overall interest of the Biafra nation, from Idoma to Yala to Igala, Mbitorum, Banon, Bisiamando, Bankwiriolo, all the way to Oka, Efiki, Bibio, Enam, Eka, Oboburati, Napa, Oguja, every Biafra land, Urubu, Shekiri, every Biafra land, they will defend their interest to the end. We don't expect you to understand us, but then we are here to do our job. And I always tell you, we are Biafra watchmen. We go nowhere. We are not in a hurry. We go nowhere. Biafra watchmen, we go nowhere. And I tell you, we die here. We do what? We die here. I'll be back in a minute. Of course, at this moment, our lines are open. We must be principle-guided people. Our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45652, 070-815-45612, 070-815-45642 is our WhatsApp line. You're free to call in at this moment. Let's get interactives. And of course, our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971 is our direct line. And of course, if you have access to my private WhatsApp, you're free to call. If you have access to my direct line, you are free to call. And at this moment, our lines are open.
This one, no,
course, our lines are open, like I said earlier, and you are free to call in. No amount of blackmail, no amount of betrayal, no amount of brother we say bubu yege. Anything Nandekano is doing, he has lost already. Biafra restoration project at the moment is in a statehood. It's just paused. The real people fighting for your Biafrans are not talking now. The guy who has delivered and signed document is deceiving all of you. But like I said, our lines are open. And the WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642 is our WhatsApp line. And then our direct line is 081-221-529-529-71. Of course, so many people on the line. What do I do? Let's see how it goes. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the line, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, that is the original daughter of Zion. Go ahead, please. The word is listening. Caller on WhatsApp, hold on for me, please. I was looking for my cable. Yes, you are blessed for calling me. Call me that name again. Call me that name again.
Papa, Judge Onyibe, I greet you.
That's the scatter my dada. Go ahead, please, Adoma.
You are the lion of Biafra land.
I am the Melu Adiamama. Before I begin,
number one
saboteur, I accept that one. Go ahead, please, my sister. The word is listening.
You go nowhere. You die here. So I just want to pray for you this evening because a lot has been happening and a lot is still happening. I know when you're born a clear Dutch, nothing will happen to the person. Any man or woman, boy or girl that is digging pit for you to fall in, the person must fall into the pit. That's thing that will happen to you. And any man or woman that has hand in the killing of our children, the killing of our youth, the person will never go scot. Once at times when I don't know what to say, because you know the situation we find ourselves in. It's not everything somebody will say. But I know God in heaven is protecting us. We are in a total confusion. I don't know. What we are here looking at for is somebody that will deliver us from this mess. We are no more interested in long grammar. We are no more interested in long stories. We are no more interested in telling us cockaboo stories, telling us the histories of Methuselah and the co. What we need now is action. Somebody that will take us to the promised land. And I'm very much sure that God has designated people like you and others to do the needful. We need the truthfulness. We need the truth. That truth must be told. We are tired of lies and deceit upon deception. We are tired of it. We are the ones wearing the shoes here and we know where it's pinching us. Anybody that is not ready to come and do the needful, let the person get by the side. Let those that knows what he tells, let them get up and do the needful. We are already tired, not that we are getting tired. We are already tired of it. Every day, they keep on telling us the same story, morning, afternoon, and night. You're repeating yourself again.
Tomorrow, when we come on air tomorrow, say, yes, in 2020, I'm going to Malaysia to collect money for ESMN. Father Adongwangwa is there talking nonsense. They think we are Mugu. Go ahead, please.
We are wiser these days. When repeating one story in different dimensions, there's this equation we did when we were in the university. They call it a Schrodinger in one-dimensional box. When you solve that one-dimensional box, two-dimensional box will come and three-dimensional box. So you keep on solving one equation to that occur, you will not get the answer. And the one they call quadratic equation in secondary school, you will solve. At the end, you will put pure ED. You've not gotten anything. We are tired of it. We need that truth to be given to us. There's something we had 2019 that there's a document that was signed and sealed and delivered. We want to know what is inside that document. Until now, we have not had anything about it. And we are told precisely that Biafra must come 2020. That if he didn't come, our leader said then, I'm quoting him now, that if he didn't come, that we will know that it's not Elohim that is sent him. So what is happening now? We are now expecting him to tell us the next step, what we will be expecting, and the next thing that's supposed to be done. Don't want all this talking of.
But he has told you that you are a gate man now. You are a gate man. We are now gate man. Security. Eastern security, mene. Yes, our boys are pursuing weekend. Yes, we are pursuing now. Yes, we are security. Give your money. I will go to Malaysia. Give your money. Nothing more. The point or the problem is you cannot enter heaven. You don't want other people to enter heaven. You can't give us Biafra. It is obvious now. Not because God didn't anoint him in the initial stage. I will subscribe to that. But because he has destroyed practically everything that will give us Biafra. He's still doing bragado. For who? Go ahead, Ada.
All of us in Biafra land, what we need is Biafra restoration. Even if it's a child in the womb, now we delivered and they will come out and give it to us, we will still cherish that person. And all the people that have fought this fight, we will still appreciate all of them. It's not do or die affair that it must be from one single person's hand. Anybody that knows how to do it, let that person come out and do it. Let it be a collective interest, and what we are looking for should be done. We are tired. We are the ones suffering from this thing. Those that are outside don't know what we are passing through. In this our contraction called Nigeria, there is nothing like free data. You keep on buying that even for you to access Facebook or even to make ordinary calls or talking of going into internet. But many of all those people abroad, they are doing it with free Wi-Fi. And plus other things, they do their normal business. Nobody harasses them. Nobody embarrasses them on the road. But we know what we are passing through here. Enough is enough. We are tired of this thing. Let the need to be done, and let that truth be said. And just know the stages. We need to know the laid down principles. The segments that we have passed. This segment is the next one. Is the next. Then we will not have that hope and know where we are heading to. No, keep on telling us everything. Keep on moving like a pendulum. Round, and we don't know where we are heading to. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Many of us in this place are getting tired and confused. Many of them are asking questions. They are asking questions, and that questions we don't know where to get the answers from. So we are relying on you people that have been our leaders to give us the correct answer. We are looking for the answer. Who will go for us? Who is that person that will deliver us? We have been waiting, thinking that it's going to come, and it's not yet come. And we have not had any cogent reason this year that this is the tangible thing we are to hold hand with, that with this, that the things are going to happen. I'm not going to talk about the security. That one doesn't concern me. Those that are in the bush, they know the bushes that they are. I don't know. But God knows the truth. Please, we are getting tired of it. Mazi, I don't have much to say. I think I've made myself.
You have said much. You have said much, honestly. Thank you for joining me this evening.
May God continue to protect you.
Yeah, of course.
May He continue to preserve you.
Amen.
And keep you.
Amen.
When Biafra will be restored.
Amen.
And all of us will dance together and jubilate together and dine and wine together. And the more married women will come around you to
hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Send the application. You know, IPOB said I have the woman leader in this one. I go sack you. I go sack you. You don't take cause you want to cause problem for me? In fact, you've been investigated by Biafra watchmen. I'm suspecting you now. Thank you very much, Ada. These people want to kill us, but they cannot kill us. The earlier they admit it, the better for all of us. Biafra is a holy nation. Honestly, beautiful people, very stubborn. So why Nnamdi Kanu sit back and think he's going to muzzle all of us down is what I don't understand. He should know me. He should know others. He can't muzzle all of us. He can't muzzle. There are principles that must be deployed. Not until that is done, guy, you will just be rigmaroling within the same ideas, the same thought, the same issue, the same yahoo, nothing mega. Honestly, there are a lot of things that have raised concern in time past. And Mazi Mefo, as meticulous and patient and it can be, had tried to issue this matter. I have regard for Dr. Okado, not because I know him much, but I feel his pain. I feel his concern. He just wants everything to be done right. And of course, when I talk of OBD, nobody have protected Nnamdi Kanu to the best of my knowledge up to OBD. Not even Mazi Mefo. Not even Mazi Mefo. Okado, doctor, cry every minute. Let's do this. Let's do this. When somebody going to be bragado, you are using our monthly due to give them data to insult us because you are God. It is how who die. My brother on WhatsApp, are you still there, brother on WhatsApp? Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
I don't know. There's a lot of noise. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Don't mind that noise. Go ahead now. I think the noise is out now.
Yes, the noise is out.
Go ahead. It was plugged to electric devices or device.
Okay.
That is why that vibration was coming. But it's out now. Go ahead, please, my brother.
We go nowhere. We go nowhere.
We die here. Tell them, let them know. We die here.
We go nowhere. Nobody can be able to shake us away. One thing they don't understand. When you call people saboteur, you must know the people that you can be able to call saboteur. Because you don't just open your gutter mouth and call people saboteur. Or you don't just come and throw people around. You better restrict your movement before you open your mouth and say anything you say. Because we are watching. Biafra watchman is watching all over the world. I still remain your humble brother, Mazi Chidera Odogele, Diokpa Onyibe. I love that one, Diokpa Onyibe.
You can see it again. Yes. You can see it again. And now they cannot turn us to.
No.
How does he call us? He call us Mazi.
No. I'm a Mazi, you are Diokpa. We must express our language wherever we come from because Biafra is just something that people don't understand. There's a people that answer Diokpa. Even in Igbo land, there's a people that answer Diokpa also. We must continue. I still remain Mazi Chidera Odogele. I'm calling from South Africa. No retreat, no surrender. Some things they don't understand. We cannot be able to retreat, neither to surrender. This quest of our freedom, because our freedom is something that is important to all of us. We are not here for Yahoo, whatever. We are not here talk, cock and book story. One story every day, you keep repeating yourself. Repeating. When you listen, people don't even know anything to say again. They keep repeating themselves, keep confusing even some people they're not supposed to confuse. A lot of people are confusing that platform. They don't even know where to go out. They don't know where to go forward. They don't know where to go backwards or even to stand straight. That is what they're getting. Tomorrow is gonna come again to come and deceive or to lie again. A lot of lies are being going on. We are watching. Biafra watchman is watching, and we cannot be able to retreat because what we hate so much, what particularly me, what I hate so much is to lie to people. Now I asked a question last time after Bibo. What next? We see Olo. Now, after Olo, they want to come to my area, Bend, to kill people. It cannot happen. That is why I call in this platform to inform the gullible ones. My people must wake up.
Before he go to Malaysia, he will pay people to cause crisis so Malaysia can drop. We are the Mugu. He's the Maga. Let him be Magalizing everywhere. We are following him. Nonsense. Yes, they are Fulani raping.
No.
They are keep bombing. They are killing. Who is this Fulani?
We are they are stabbing the cow. They are stab the cow, burn the cow. That's it. That's what you can hear. I just want to inform my people from Bend. We are reasonable people. We use our mind. We use our brain so much. We love our people so much. They must know what is coming after them if they don't want to be died. If they don't want to be dead, they must understand why Nnamdi Kanu cannot be able to carry that is Yahoo ESCN to Afaruku. So Fulani is not in Afaruku. There's no cow in Afaruku. There's no people that is stopping Afaruku.
No single IPOB family.
Nnamdi Kanu must carry them to Afaruku. Let the ESCN go and protect Afaruku. Stop going to cause problem to the people's land. Killing cow. You say that you are fighting for Fulani herdsmen. You are doing this, but you never even hold one stick for Fulani. You're coming to make noise on social media so that you can be able to make people to contribute more money. Yahoo freedom fighters. Let him come out and speak the truth. We cannot, let us tell him, we cannot keep quiet like this. People cannot be able to keep quiet. You see what's going on in concerning Devil Mine. I already know that story before. You see the people, those useless people in IPOB, they don't listen to, they don't even go to online and find and dig for news. I already know that. I already know everything concerning what he's going to say concerning the Devil Mine. I know it. And when I tune in, I say, see, I told even so many people, say, look at what Nnamdi, those people confirm it. Tomorrow he's coming to say another thing. Don't worry. I will tell people again, and he will say the same thing again. Devil Mine, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, push governors. So they're now. All these things, they're lies. It's a lie. This guy don't know anything to say again. He will keep repeating things. Every day he will come out on air to repeat things. And the people are useless. They will keep wasting their time. He don't have anything to offer again. Now it's a private security company. 20 or 50 people. He using to go and do a hit. After the hit, they do a hit in Olo. After that, what happened next? Now he say his Facebook, now he's blah, blah, blah. Now he's going to create another lie again. Before he said that his Facebook is not working. Well, the other day he wanted to do a broadcast. And it's not even up to 20 minutes. He used the same Facebook, sent a message. Sometimes when our people are going to start asking questions, where is the money for the hospital? Where is the money for the hospital? I don't want to talk about this thing. He promised you. Now he said that he's going to give people more rice for pandemic. All those things he said that he's mentioned how many million? The rice he gave to people, is it up to 50 million? He said it's his own money. It's no longer IPOB money. He said, let's play a game with Wike. He want to use his money. But Nnamdi Kanu say he slept in a car. He doesn't have money. People are stupid. People are stupid. And he even insulted our people last night. He insulted our people last night. He said, Igbo man, follow you. He just used another way to say Igbo man, follow them simply. He said, cry it if you can see. So now you have made Igbo man to follow you. The youth of Igbo land to follow you simply. Eastern security. Why you don't see Eastern security in Niger Delta? Why you don't see Eastern security in Rivers State? Why you don't see Eastern security in Bonny? Why you don't see Eastern security if you are fighting for Biafra? That's the question the people are supposed to ask Nnamdi Kanu. Only thing they know that Eastern security to kill their own brother. To come and cause problem in Igbo land. Only Igbo land. It's supposed to go to River State or go to Ikwere land. They say Eastern security is working in, let them use, maybe military to gonna blow all of them, their head out. Go to River State. Go and tell us if Eastern security is working in River State. Your private security company. You know, this guy, you think we are fool. We are not fool. People are watching, not only the people that you think everybody will come and air and talk. No. He go to me, he's a Biafra. This one is a Biafra. You're just forcing people to be a now you go to Yoruba like Yoruba people is a Biafra.
Buhari is a Biafra now.
Nah, this guy think that people are fools.
Buhari is a Biafra now. He's from Sukwato.
This guy led the forward that very well. He said, man, you see what he said last night? He sent you to Arochukwu to go and take oath. He said, I don't worship idol. I don't worship idol. Look at him. He don't worship idol.
He's a liar. He's a liar. Answer now the kind of who is justice.
He don't worship idol, but he took people. He took gullible man to go and take oath. He don't look at him coming to lie to people, but he make an oath. I ask him to take a car. I ask him Elohim, Elohim. Elohim will give us Biafra 2020. Mad people everywhere. Elohim never give us Biafra. We still waiting for 2015. He forgot it. He said the same thing that Biafra will not come. You know, people don't go and listen. The people they think that we forgot things. All of them don't ask questions. And you see their Yahoo members, they will come online to come and yab, to come and curse people, to come and say the people they will kill. And let me make your brain to open. Go back to all his broadcasts. Go and listen to it. All the whole promises is vain. They sign and seal. Oh, you don't see anything. Do you see anything? Nobody knows anything. Even the DOS don't know anything. He sign and seal. Only him, one man. Yahoo, everybody. Now this man, he have toyed, he have played with innocent blood. He have played with innocent blood. He talk about things. He have played with innocent blood. People have contributed. People have sacrificed everything, thinking that we are going in the right way. He's like, I will come and tell us he was Rike do this, he was Rike do that. Now he's in. People are watching. Rike is a saboteur. This one is a saboteur. Now, it's no longer Biafra matter. It's no longer Biafra matter. It's now Eastern security. Eastern security, what? Nothing linked to the indigenous people of Biafra. Now is a different sector. Before you know it now, they're going to change IPOB. It's no longer indigenous. It's going to be Nnamdi Kanu movement. You know, this guy, ya stop ndị mmadụ. Ya stop in the mad. Ya buru let him leave Bend alone. Let him take him. Fulani is in Umahia. Fulani is also in Afaruku Ibeko. Let him take years here to Afaruku Ibeko. Even Afaruku Ibeko don't love him. His people, their people don't love him. All of them, they don't even want to see him. No IPOB unit. Nothing. You're coming to deceive people. Let him take Eastern security to Bonnet. If he's a man, useless thing, coming to deceive people. I hate him with passion. I hate him with passion because he have caused a lot of people dead. People have sacrificed that. Many have sacrificed their life. So because they think that we are going to the right channel. Many is a blood. Those blood is. Those are dying more. They think that they after they are dead, they sink them with the blood. Obiano no longer a saboteur. Obiano that wasted a lot of youth. He's no longer a saboteur. You don't call his name. When they put the governors in a payroll, they keep quiet.
When Obiano give fine boy, Nnamdi Kanu brother. SVU Jeep. Why will he be a saboteur? When you buy fuel for Benjamin,
25,000 a pocket it
you become on the kind of
best man. Man, he will come on tell you, no governor have ever given me money. No governor have ever. Why you collected $25,000? You don't know when it come out from his mouth. That one I have ever. You see, Elohim tell me, I will tell you. All of them don't know. He gave me 35,000. I put it in a pocket of IPOB. You see, Mumus. He collect and put in his own. Which account? Where is the slip? They will come and talk about pay this, pay that, pay this. We are contributing money. We are sacrificing our everything, paying money, paying our life, paying our blood. He will keep busy there. The person that he normally slept in his own car. Go back and listen to his broadcast. He don't even have sense. He's the one that using our money to put on the head of wicked, to waste our people, to kill our people in no people. No, let's play the game. Because it now is a game thing. Let's play the game. Go and listen to that broadcast. Let's play the game. Okay. All the whole money they make. Okay, use a bottle. You put a sound. You put a cloth. Look at the leader. Put the things that will happen with us when we are in secondary school, when we are doing a riot. Put a bottle. Put a sand. Put a stone. Carry a cloth. Mad people. That's what you are telling people. You want to put a band on a governor head. Let's play the game. Where did you get the money? You used to waste our people's life, to kill our people. How many people die in no people? Nobody talks about it again. Now in Olo, nobody talks it again.
When he was shouting, NSAS, and the Nigerian master, Abi Savan. Yeah, NSAS, he kill Obibo. I made a post. I say after week who Uche Mefo Abi, after Uche Mefo, then Judge Onyibe Ndiara. Now you have turned all of them to Melu, Megad.
No,
the Eastern Megad.
Come on air again to provoke weak again. To provoke weak again. Open his gutter mouth to provoke weak again.
Try and send me the audio. Try and send me the audio. And of course, if you are a Biafran who has suffered humiliation in the hand of these people in the name of Biafra agitation, please inbox me all the caricature picture of Nnamdi Kanu, Chinasa Nworu, Nenayanya. I need their caricature picture. Let us make them popular. Please inbox me.
That one don't come on air again. I tell you, contribute.
I was in their Zoom meeting. He was begging money. I was talking to people anyhow. I was in their Zoom meeting. You know, when Nnamdi Kanu plant his voice in our forum, he don't know we are in his own forum. Idiots everywhere. Go ahead, please.
What is she doing in Germany? Does she have a job? The job now is IPOB. Contribute.
Tony Zulumike
and they playing his
soccer bet. His boyfriend
is busy playing a soccer bet in Germany.
China Sanworu told me that Tony Zulumike is in Nayanya boyfriend in the Ara.
No, he's playing a soccer bet. When you get money from IPOB, go and play that court.
Win the fire all of them.
Yeah, I want to win the money to contribute for IPOB. Look at the people that are gonna get freedom.
They want to give us Biafra and they are there shouting.
They're busy.
Judge Onyibe is friending Plateau State woman leader. Hey, he's a infidel. Judge Onyibe is a shower. But China Sanworu told me that Tony Zulumike is sleeping with Nayanya in our office in Germany.
No,
he said, Oga catch them, and Oga Kanu catch them and get angry and decide to move the office to Israel. Before he did the Yahoo and come back, mad people. And these are the people coming to teach us moral. We understand the importance of having a leader, not them.
I never heard that he have a husband.
He don't. He's Tony Zulumike. They are talking of me. I'm waiting for those gangsters called US, all of them within Nnamdi Kanu, to come and bragadali, mention my name. I will send all of them 40 years behind their career because they are very wicked. With the wickedness I
They
see
don't even know
by
what is
them,
called truth.
I said, if that is what is going to heaven, I won't go to heaven again because of them. God damn it.
No, leave these people. Even tomorrow night, it's gonna say they say breaking news. They don't know what is called breaking news. Breaking news, and now the car is coming ahead tomorrow. Breaking news. Do you know what is called breaking news? They don't know what is called breaking news. Everything is coming to make this West people's time. Now, hey, Facebook has hijacked my blah 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 blah. Now, before you know it, it's IPOB book. IPOB book, Facebook, IPOB book, whatever. They're gonna now the carry is using IPOB book, IPOB this, IPOB. The same way the Eastern Security they remove a volunteer from volunteer to BSS. Now is Eastern Security Network. Now, before you know it, it's no longer Eastern Security.
They even have the one they call dead man walking. Dead man walking is what they are using to kill Ebonyi state people, and they are keeping quiet. Dead man walking is Ebonyi.
See, this guy learned this 419 very well. Oh. Now Malaysia 419 they use. Malaysia 419, they go back to Malaysia. You know Malaysia know how to do 419. Now you won't go learn more how you go use this Igbo people. You don't make them still be fools. No, I think it's inheritance from his father. He inherited it from his father. If it's Nigeria, he say his father started the 419 OBT. You know what we call OBT? I was listening to Jerry. Jerry say his father was doing OBT, setting up with his mother. Mother was a catcher. Oh God, I'm beginning to understand it. Yeah, don't listen to this. Don't listen to that. Yeah, don't mind this guy. Don't listen to this platform. Don't listen. That's why people don't know. You must listen to everything. You must listen to every platform. He coming to tell me he lost his father. What about somebody that lost his only son? Only son. Only son. That person don't have a family again, but he still have his own family in London. Go and kill them. Go and do this. Use a cartel. Use a bottle. Use this. Mazi. Let me allow other people to contribute. You know, sometimes when it's our people from Bend, please wake up. Open your eyes. Don't allow this mess to come over you guys.
Thank you.
Listen to people, gullible men. You must understand what is coming after you. If you did not do the right thing, they have to do the right thing. They will stop the cow at the end. They will kill our people. Then Nnamdi Kanu will make money from people donate. It's a donating chapter. Thank you very much, Mazi. Leave these people alone.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I understand.
We go nowhere.
We go nowhere. Because I'm in the same shoe with me. And now, of course, that having been said, there is a paper online. It said we have contacted great programmers from Algeria, Iran, and Russia to build a community online line for us like Facebook. It will be named IPOB Book. All we need now is for all IPOB members to do 500 naira each to shame Mark Zuckerberg. Well wishers from Nigeria can also donate 200 naira. For 10 years plus, billions have been donated under the care of this man with trust, guarded by Nayanya and Amarachi Ibe gift. He's still catching you yahoo and you're jumping up and down. It's unfortunate. The point is that all the money Abacha stole, after almost 20 years, we are still getting Abacha loot. Where are Abacha children? Where are Babangida children? Obasanjo children? And if Nnamdi Kanu cannot learn from here, feeding on the misery of our people, decide to desificate on the grave of those who died defending him, we will see how it ends. Yahoo everywhere. Our money in their hand. Our people must become sensible. Our people must do the right thing. And of course, we are not in a hurry to do the right thing, but then we will do the right thing. He's coming to lie to you. The same thing. Yes, constitution was not good. We know. Yes, Fulani herdsmen rape our people. Yes, we know. We know all of them. Then what next after that? Yes, of course, that is my Nyoma brother on the line. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Nyoma brother, can you hear me?
Good evening, sir.
Ndo unanekere. Ụwarị na-ema Nnamdị Kanụ ọchọnụ tienye ka anyị gbacha nkịtị otichara ya leka na-egwa ndị ụwa ihe orime so that nkene ihe alechara mara ihe ribe ahụ. Go ahead, please, the world is listening.
We hear some people say what are learning. And here many people are saying Nnamdị Kanụ Nyakọwo Elechukwu Nyuzugbo. Nnamdị Kanụ is a human being like us. Nnamdị Kanụ is not a god. Let me introduce myself. My name is Chukwu Dieri. I hail from a normal province, the Kano Northeast, where everybody knows as an Agbo. I grew up in Agbo before I begin to travel. Now, I live in Italy. Nnamdị Kanụ is not a god. Nnamdị Kanụ is a man. It's a human being like me and you. If you leave our trust, you give your trust, or you leave your trust on a human being can disappoint you. Nnamdị Kanụ has disappointed Biafrans. But there's always some Biafrans who are fools, who don't know the reality of life, that still believing on Nnamdị Kanụ tomorrow. But as far as I'm concerned, Nnamdị Kanụ has disappointed us. And Biafrans supposed to understand this. There is a need for we to wake up and do the right thing. Any Biafra who fail to do the right thing now, who fail to wake up, is going to end up in shame and disgrace. Those who are threatening people, they want to kill, they want to assassinate. Glory be to God. We thank God for today, for people like you and people like Mazucho Mefo, and people like our father, Obienu, and people like Mazi Chidera from South Africa. There is one of our brother again in Canada. We have our brother again in South Africa. Those who are coming up to speak out the truth. If we need Biafra and we need freedom, we need to stand for truth and justice. Nnamdị Kanụ should stop deceiving our people. But I want to tell the whole world one thing. Those who believe that they can kill, they can assassinate anybody, now the truth is out. If you want to assassinate now, anybody that want to assassinate, they should do it fast.
They should do it quickly. Quickly, fast. No time.
People in South Africa,
no time.
anything happen to people like you, Jokpa Jojo Onyibe, General Amimo, Uchichukwu Madike, we know who assassinated them. It's not like before. When
General
everybody
Miracle,
something will
Hellfire,
happen to our people, we
and so
we don't
many
know where
of
the
them.
problem come from.
We
Now we
have,
know where our problem is coming from.
We have all their
They should go
record.
ahead and do whatever they want to do because they want to set up a tribal war. I keep on telling people around me, IPOP leadership want to set up a tribal war. If anything happened to somebody like you, Maazi Jokpa George Onyibe, Maazi Chidera, our father Obidio Bienu, Maazi Uchemefo, if anything happen, it's going to be a tribal war. We'll forget about Biafra, we'll start that tribal war. Nnamdi Kanu want to bring division among us. Since he need division, we will divide ourselves first before the unity. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu think that he can claim God. He wants to act like God. He can decide who that
Please, don't put Mazi for him.
people
Call
are
him
saying,
Nnamdi Kanu. Don't put Mazi for
I
him.
don't care to know.
Don't put him Nnamdi Kanu for.
God.
Call him
Let
Nnamdi
Jesus
Kanu,
Christ.
no Mazi.
That is one business. But if anything happen to these people, I mention their name. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wherever you are, we will fish you out. 100 years, fuck up, no dey sour. I retire for the game, no mean say I tire for the game. We grew up in Nagbo. After Bini, when it come to issue of frugality and other system, Nagbo.
Benin self no dey mad enter Agbo. Worry no dey mad enter Agbo. You are not even getting it. Those people know the Chris reach Agbo because Agbo is where we kill mad people.
Want to respect each other, we need our freedom. Let's come together and unite. All Biafran group need to unite. If Nnamdi Kanu say don't want to unite to anybody, let Nnamdi Kanu go to hell. The time of respect and honor given to Nnamdi Kanu is over. Now our people need to wake up and stand for the justice and the truth of our people. We need freedom. Yes, we believe in freedom. Yes. But someone from village, like my own village where I come from, Nnamdi Kanu is a village man. I'm a village guy. We come from almost the same place, and you want to claim a hero. You want to suppress other people around you. You want to become an emperor in Biafra land over our dead bodies. We cannot allow this kind of thing to take place in our land. Let me tell Biafrans one thing. Nnamdi Kanu is going down very soon. If he repent, we will work together. But if he fail to repent, we will bring him down and nothing will happen. If Nnamdi Kanu can rubbish people like Chief Raf Wazurike, we can rubbish Nnamdi Kanu. And those who say we need peace, we need unity, they should go to Nnamdi Kanu platform and preach peace and unity to Nnamdi Kanu. If Nnamdi Kanu agree to unite, to make peace, to humble, and tell our people the truth, we will respect him, we will honor him, we will work with him. But if he fail to do this, Nnamdi Kanu will go down. And nothing anybody will do about this because the injustice is too much. The oppression is too much. The intimidation of our people is too much. And I want to tell my people from South, those who are supporting ESN is an Igbo business. Now full pure Igbo business. If you check the people who are endorsing ESM, no any organization from Akwa Ibom endorse ESM. No any group of people from Ezoland endorse ESM. No any group of people from Edo State endorse ESM. No any group of people from Biafra, Delta endorse ESM. No only World Igbo Congress endorse ESM, and some people who claim to be a Reverend
And
Father
Father
they endorse ESM,
Father
which means
Odongwangwa in
ESM na
America.
Igbo business, not for Biafran business. But Nnamdi Kanu has failed. He has failed woefully. Any amount they have contributed to Nnamdi Kanu must come out and give us an account what Biafrans have contributed to him. And Nnamdi Kanu must face justice for our people who have given their life for this struggle. We are not afraid to come out and speak, to stand for justice. Those who are afraid to die, that is their own business. I am in Italy. Nnamdi Kanu should send his boss in Italy. They have so many units, they have so many zones in Italy. Let them come and locate me. And I will put them into a big problem. I will tell Italian government that this man is scamming us. Let them give an account. How much are we paying? And the tax they are giving to Italian government. You cannot be dealing with people who are smart. You think that they are fool. People are humble to you. Decided to follow you because we need a leader. We want Biafra, and you want to play smartness on us. You come on here, you talk nonsense, our people will go down. The next thing we hear you, they are killing our people, and nobody asks, nobody will care about people who die. You come on here, you talk rubbish, Nigeria DSS will go after our people, and nobody care to look for those people. And you say you are a leader. Which kind of a leader? Which kind of a leader? I don't believe on Nnamdi Kanu again. Since 2020, April 12, when he come on air and mention Akuwara name and tag Akuwara as a kidnapper, I lose hope on this struggle. I don't lose hope on Biafra, but I lose hope on IPOB leadership. Chinasa Nworu, who claimed to be a liar and a chief security, Burutai, in Biafra land, he can order who to assassinate, who to kill. He have family back home. He have brothers. He have relatives who will fish you out. Chinasa Nworu and Nnamdi Kanu will face justice. All of them must face what? Justice. Something big will come and hit them very soon. If he repent, glory be to God. But if he fail to repent and do the right thing, Nnamdi Kanu must go down. The way we promote him, that's the same way we will bring him down. Those people who are going to Mazu Jemefo platform to commit nonsense and come to your platform to commit nonsense, they should continue to comment. I pity my normal people who are broadcasting, praising this useless man, this scammer. Nnamdi Kanu is a fraud, is a fraudster. Hush Puppy is better than Nnamdi Kanu because Hush Puppy, we everybody know the work Hush Puppy is doing. Don't use the name of freedom, be scamming our people. You think that you will go scot-free. We will fish him out. England will not contain him. Germany will not contain, even Israel will not contain, America will not contain him. He must give an account to Biafrans. If everybody keep quiet, people like us will not keep quiet. If anything happened to Mazi Chidera in South Africa and some of our brothers in South Africa, Nnamdi Kanu will not go scot-free. If anything happened to Mazi Obidio Bienu, if anything happened to you, Dr. George Onyibe, anything happen to Mazu Chemefo, Mazen Nandekano and his family will no go score free. If you like, make he announce 1 million security. ESN no, make he give them another name because ESN is volunteer, it's IPOP volunteer. We all know that. He changed the name from IPOP volunteer to ESN, from Lion Squad to volunteer, from volunteer to Dragon Squad, from Dragon to ESN. You see that this man is not stable. This man is nowhere to be found. You accuse Nigeria government. Why are they changing SARS to SWAT? Now you change more than Nigerian government. You even do more than Nigerian government. Which kind of Biafra you want to give us? People may say we are jealous. We are not jealous of anybody. We are not envy of anybody. We stand for the truth and for the justice of Biafrans. Any Biafra who have faced intimidation and oppression, don't keep quiet. Come out. We need to speak out now. Biafra is going to be a land of truth and justice and a peaceful country, not the kind of country now they kind of want to give us. ESN will operate where they will operate. Let them come to Delta State and operate. Let them go to River State and operate, or Calabar and operate. ESN can they will only operate in, let me say, 3 states, which is Imo State, Abia State, and Ebonyi State. I'm not sure if they can operate in Anambra State itself or Enugu State, because volunteer and Lion Squad have caused so many damages in Anambra State. Anambra people need to wake up and reject ESN. Those who are endorsing ESN don't know what they are doing. They are just sleeping. Nnamdi Kanu time is up now. Let Nnamdi Kanu step down for IPOP leadership. Let him remain on radio, rant as he's supposed to rant nonsense there. Let him step down. Nnamdi Kanu need to step down because Nnamdi Kanu is not a good leader. Nnamdi Kanu is a fraudster and a scammer. My people need to get this thing right now. I am fully against Nnamdi Kanu, but if he repent, I will support him. I will back him up. But if he fail to repent from the atrocity and the evil that he is doing against our people, he will go down. And nobody will stop this because God has signed it. My prayer for you, Dokpa, that God will keep you alive, continue to stand for the truth and the justice. And I want to tell you, there are many things you know, there are many secrets with you, with Chidera, with people like Mazu Jemefo, that you people refuse to reveal to the world to see. Don't keep quiet. Everything you know about this struggle that is not right, speak up. Because no time for now. Our people need to know the truth. Biafrans need to know the truth. Those who want to know the truth are ready to know the truth. Those who they don't brainwash, when they don't chop them finish, they should keep on following him, this fool. But if you are from Sassat, you are supporting, you are giving this scammer money for ESN security. Sassat, ESN now for Igbo business, so now for now only 5 states. So if you are from Delta, you are supporting this man money, you are wasting your money for ESN. You are from Calabar, you are giving this man money, you are wasting your money. Bayelsa, the same thing. Akwa Ibom, the same thing. Edo State, the same thing. Because ESM na Igbo business, and Biafra is not an Igbo business. Biafra make up so many states. Not only ESN, only 5 states. Our people need to get this thing right and wake up and do the right thing to get this Biafra done. I use this opportunity to call all Biafran groups to come together. Whether you be Loyal Ninja, you be Mazobo, you be BVM, I don't care to know where you belong, but we need to come together and unite and speak in one voice. Our people, they make parables. Onu kokome ogbofufe. Nnamdi Kanu, we cannot leave Nnamdi Kanu to push shame on our faces all the name of freedom. They have disgraced us enough. Nnamdi Kanu was the person who tagged us a terrorist organization, not Nigeria government, because of his character and his behavior that make Nigeria government to tag IPOP a terrorist organization. And people are keeping quiet. And people are facing those challenges. People are facing those battles. And you run to Israel, from Israel to England, from England to Germany, from Germany to America. You think that you can save? America will not save you. Nnamdi Kanu, America there, you are hiding now, will not save you. If you like, run to Romania. You are not going to save unless you do the right thing. Thank you, Dr. George Onyibe. May God strengthen you and may God protect you. Protect Mazi Chemefo, protect Obidio Benu, protect Mazi Chedera in South Africa, and some of our people, our comrades, those who are standing for justice, those who are ready to speak out. May God protect you all. And if anything happens to you people now, we know where the problem comes from, and we are coming for revenge.
Thank you
We
very
must
much.
revenge. If anything happens to you all now, people like General Miracle Fire, if anything happens, we are coming for revenge, and we must revenge against Nnamdi Kanu and his family.
Thank
We
you
must
very
revenge
much.
against Chinas Anworu and his family.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, my brother.
Let me rest my case here.
And of course, people must understand. In as much as we are not threatening anybody, we're making you a simple promise. Some of you, body they catch you, You getting involved in matter bigger than you. Something you know nothing about. Any move you people will make will be your last. Just don't worry. You are yapping, right? Don't worry. It's okay. There is no need to boast. There is no need to bragado. No. We want to go home. The humiliation is becoming unbearable. The insult is too much. And then we throw our weight on one man to guide us and lead us home, and now he's God? Not my God. Are you there, caller on WhatsApp?
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Onyibe.
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Yeah, my name remains Mr. Solomon Ebo. Thank you, Mr. Onyibe, for your vast effort and time. And we appreciate what you are doing. And may Almighty Chukwokike Ogene bless and protect you and your family. Thank you. My fellow Biafrans, I heard what our brother, Mr. Onyibe, what he was saying. I think when he did mention that Nnamdi Kanu took so many people, including yourself, to Arochukwu to go and swear to take an oath, which majority of you people took oath. And I used to ask myself, like, as I am now, I know, I don't want to say that I know God, which I know more than so many of them clamoring and shouting Yaheshua and Elohim. Somebody cannot persuade me to go to shrine and take oath. Because even said that even you are a pastor.
Now,
And even you are among those that
let me
I'm coming, my brother. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Hold on, I beg.
I'm coming. Just wait. Where I'm coming.
Okay,
I know where I'm coming
go
from.
ahead.
Then at the end, I said that the nun said that when it was their own turn to go to the shrine to go and take oath, and he said that they cannot go, that there are those that are praying.
That's what Tina Samuru said in the Kano said. That
Hallelujah. Wait, I'm coming. This now to confirm to us that this guy called Nandis and is a religion bigot. To be honest, the guy is a religious bigot. And we have all been listening and watching when he keep on castigating, insulting pastors, insulting the Christians and a lot of things. But I have never seen this guy for one day open his mouth and talk about Jewish religion. Not even for one day. You have never seen him talk about the rabbi then. We has been talking about the pastors and a lot of things, even though I don't support what the majority of what some of the pastors are doing, and so many of them, you have fake one, you have good one. Just like in every society, we still see good and bad. Why is he so? He was just to poison the mind of our people against the Christian religion. Why are you forcing people to? It's just like when he said that Biafra is going to be a Jewish state. And later long he came and denied that Biafra is going to be a secular state. You're forgetting that we have audio of your interview when you went to Israel. What he said when he was in Israel. And none of them and some of the legal thing were denying what he said when he was defending him during his interview, I think with the BBC, if I'm not mistaken. So what are we talking about? Why is this guy, in fact, like I said earlier on, that this guy has divided us more than ever before. We are now more divided because of this guy. There is no unity among us, among the Biafrans, among the pro-Biafra groups, because of Nnamdi Kanu. Everybody is now being seen as a traitor because of him. Who are the traitors? Who are the saboteurs? And they are the ones that are saboteur and calling people saboteur. You said that you worship God, only God you worship, but you are sending people to go to idol, to idol and take oath. And people are going there to go and take oath. Why don't him now they can't go to that idol and take oath? Him and his family. Why is he wasting our youth? Why is he wasting our people? Deceiving them by persuading them, threatening them to submission, threatening them to go to idols and take oath. Is the Arochukwu and so many idols they take them now to see what is going to give us Biafra? Why haven't he give us Biafra up till now? If you don't go to Arochukwu, it's like when I was speaking with some of them at the Iguacha, they say, yeah, there are so many of them are in the oath. There are some people, many of them know the truth, but they are afraid they can't come out and speak. That's what many of them told me. He said they are afraid that it's only few of them that are bold enough to come out and talk about, say, no, enough is enough. But majority of them that are under the oath, I was even meant to do, Mr. Onyibe, I think you know better than me than this, because you were the Biafra, the African rep. So you understand what I'm saying. But I'm just talking to other Biafrans and friends of Biafrans who might not understand what we are discussing, what we are saying here. So many of these people has been deceived by Nnamdi Kanu that they are under oath. That he took them to shrine. It's just like what some people are doing here. Some people are that are into trafficking, that are taking some of our guests to come to Europe to come and do some horrible things. It's just like the same thing Nnamdi Kanu is doing. That is the same thing he's doing to Biafrans. Now deceiving them, telling them to come and take oath, that for them not to betray Biafra. But he is the one deceiving us. He is the one betraying the Biafra restoration. It's like I was very shocked, and even when she was also using her own account and was sharing some of the posts, the pictures, the image they made against Mr. Uche Kafomefo. that he was the one masterminded the killing of our people at Enugu and Obibo. And I say, even in Neniaya, she's also sharing the same thing. Even when she in Neniaya, she knew the truth. She knows everything that this thing is a fake. It's a propaganda, it's an incitement. They were inciting violence against Ucheneko. Is that an NANO, including you, Neniaya, that once told me that the so-called the Jewish people are in Biafra land, that if you are not one of them, they will discriminate you. That they're discriminating a lot, that people are complaining that they were being discriminated because they're not following them to worship their Shabbat. So if you are not now a Jewish, you'll be discriminated. If you are not following them, go to their by this cover in IPOB. I didn't hear know what I'm saying. She also know exactly what is happening in IPOB, but majority of them are scared of Nnamdi, and they are afraid of coming to say the truth. They are afraid of coming to call a spade a spade. So my brother Onyibe, don't allow any one of them to intimidate you. I know you are a strong man. I know you are not afraid of them. And so many of our people back home, they should come out and support what you are doing. Let them come out and support you. Let them, if you are being a victim of all those things they're talking about, come out and speak. You don't need to be afraid of Nnamdi Kanu and the so-called Eastern Security Network. No. Enough is enough. We are here to get Biafra. Biafra is not a one-man business. Biafra is not a private business. But they have turned IPOB into a Nnamdi Kanu franchise. They have turned IPOB into a private company. That nobody knows, only one person taking decision of what is happening in IPOB. No consultation whatsoever, nothing. People are not being carried along. Even other non-Igbo speaking Biafrans, they need to come and belong to what we are doing. Like I said when Mr. Chris was on air, if you check out the structure of IPOB, it's all about Igbo. 99% of those in the important positions, they are all Igbos. They are all Igbo speaking Biafra. Are we now looking for an Igbo nation? Are we looking for a Biafra? That every other ethnic nationality must be represented. But in IPOB, it's not like that. And when this guy is being advised on what to do, you think that he's the Alpha and Omega. He is the all and all. It's not so. So please, my people, we must unite, not writing and commenting on Facebook, yapping, talking nonsense. You think that insult and incitement will give us Biafra. It will never give us Biafra. You are making mockery of yourself. That Onyibe did this one, he did this. How? Bring the evidence. But there's enough evidence of what Nnamdi Kanu has done. Because of you are keeping quiet. We know what has been going on, but he just decided to keep quiet and watch. Is this man going to repent? Are they going to change from the evil way? I know that this thing they're doing is not the right thing. It's not going to help us. With all these things they're sharing, and they will come and do image, which MF4 is Judas, which MF4 is this one. This one, it's not going to help us. It's not going to get us Biafra. Only unity will get us Biafra. We have to unite and speak in one voice. Speak as a brother and sisters. And love ourselves. Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. But somebody coming to tell us that, yeah, they have not come now and told us, yeah, all of us, we believed, yes. Worshipping. They have other things they're doing. They're taking our youth to idols, to go and swear, to go and take oath. Is that what our Bible tells us? Bible says, let your yes be yes, let your no be no. So why must you cajole? Why must you persuade innocent children, innocent our parents, and for them to go to idols and take oath and swear? Why? You haven't helped us in any way. But I have caused more trouble for the Biafra restoration. Do you think that God is happy? I will tell you the truth, God is not happy. Because I saw that in that if we can stop deviate, if we can deviate from all this idol worship and focus only on God Almighty, all those things that our ancestors have done before, and focus on God, for sure, He will never abandon us. But I can tell you the way things is now, God is very angry with IPOB leadership. He is very angry. A lot of innocent blood has been shed by these people. The same people he claimed that he loved, he cherished them. He's just saying it. It's not from your heart. Never. Please. There's an urgent need for we to unite. We are in danger. Look at our land. The invaders, they are everywhere in our land. They have occupied our land. But now, instead of for we to unite and face our enemy, we are facing ourselves. Now, what pains me is that all the efforts, all what you have labored, time, money and everything, this guy just messed everything up. Tell me, see what now, since everybody, what we are talking now is Eastern Security Network. Nobody is talking about Biafra restoration. Nobody is talking about how we are going to restore Biafra. Nobody is talking about how we are going to lobby with the international community and a lot of things. And all man is all about Eastern Security Network. Yes, man. And very soon, election is coming, the Anambra election. The Eastern Security Network is all about Anambra election and subsequent election across Biafra land. Now, before you know it, that we tell us the candidate to support. Tell me, the one they have supported in the past, what happened? Did they win? Even when they supported Hakim and this guy that later he was removed from the PDP, he was later removed by the Supreme Court or whatever. What happened? He can't even win his own local government where he come from Ibeku. He can't even control his own local government. Let him first go and win an election to make sure that the person that is in charge of the local government chairman or councillor, that the person is a Biafran. He's somebody that have passion with what we are doing. Not taking money from politicians and a lot of things and non-cancel the election. We all agreed that we are not going to participate in the election. They told us, signed and sealed document. Then I not asked, I think that should be maybe sometimes ending last year or early this year, if I'm not mistaken. I did ask his fellow director, being the former IPOB deputy leader, Mr. Mefo. Please, they said signed and sealed before the election was lifted. Are you aware of, did you see the document? He said no. If not that I know Mefo, it's not somebody that tells lies. He doesn't lie. I could have said that this guy, please just leave him, he's a liar. Signed and sealed document, your fellow director and deputy leader of the organization, he doesn't know of the indigenous people of Biafra. He doesn't see the so-called signed and sealed document that was signed and sealed that made our people to participate. That made them to participate in the election, the 2019 election, if I'm not mistaken. Where is the money that collected from those politicians? We need to know. You need to tell Biafrans. You need to tell us. Yes, the election was lifted based on, and I collected so amount, and we are going to use it for this. It is supposed even to ask us, should we take money from these people before we lift the election? Or should we just leave the election? But some group of people just went ahead to go and take money, signed and sealed document, signed and sealed. Where is the signed and sealed document? We need to see it. Biafrans need to know, but nobody is asking questions. They are not asking questions. All what they're doing is coming on air, coming on Facebook, on social media to yap, to talk, which Mefo is a saboteur, or Bid is a saboteur, George Onyibe is a saboteur. Everybody is now a saboteur. It's only one person that is not a saboteur. Our people, use your brain. Tomorrow, it will be your turn. Tomorrow, they will still call you the same saboteur. Then they used to say a lot of things. Some people that were an IPOB saboteur and a lot of things. So because we don't know. But when I came closer to this guy and see a lot of things happening, I know, no. We have entered one chance. We are in a wrong vehicle. If something is not done urgently, believe you me, we keep on shouting Biafra for 100 years and nothing will come. Nothing. And many of you that are in the bush, staying in the bush, keep on staying in the bush. You are in the bush, and somebody is here in Europe, in America now. He's now in America, enjoying himself. And his family, they are here. And he now tell you to enter the bush. You foolishly enter the bush. And when that thing that is, when that rain that is gathering, by the time that rain will fall, even all his brothers and sisters, they have visa to travel to anywhere they want. All of them will escape. And that fire that all of them are bringing, that fire will consume them. It will consume you people if you don't reason now, if you don't rethink, if you don't make the right decision now and know that this guy is deceiving you. Okay, somebody told you to go. You have to go and attack the police and army and anything. In fact, the government property, a lot of them burn it, do anything they like. But that person, the zoo armed forces, the contraction called Nigeria armed forces, came to his father's compound and he ran away. Even before the soldier could arrive, he has already escaped. They evacuated him. But the same person is now telling you to enter the bush, to go and do this, to go and destroy, and you are doing it. Can't you use your sense? Can't you people reason? Our people, are there no reasoning? I don't understand. I don't, even if it's a spell or there's anything this guy used on my Igbo brothers and sisters, I think it's time for them to wake up. The so-called genuine man of God have to pray to deliver our people from the hands of this guy, from enchantment, from his bewitchment. He has bewitched our people. And a serious prayer needs to be done for our people to wake up. For the so-called Igbo-speaking Biafran to realize that this guy is misleading us. It doesn't mean well for us. Eastern Security Network only in the southeast, not in the south-south. The Igbos, can't you realize that this guy wants to conquer all of you? He wants to intimidate every one of us to submission. He can't try this thing in Delta State. He can't try it in River State. He can't try it in Bayelsa State. He can't try it in Cross River. He can't try it in Akwa Ibom. He can only do all this nonsense he's doing in the southeast, in the southeast. He can only do it maybe probably in Anambra, Imo, Abia, and Ebonyi State. So, if the Eastern Security Network are for the whole Biafrans, why are they only operating in the southeast? And who authorized you? Who legalized the so-called the criminal enterprise Nnamdi Kanu brought as a security? These people are private army for Nnamdi Kanu, for him to use to intimidate anybody he likes. Imagine a leader coming on air saying that I am Nnamdi. I'm a very powerful man. I have over 2 million men. That anybody say that the person will go today, the person will go. Imagine. Could you imagine? Not tell you that this guy is a monster. Could you imagine a leader coming on air? If somebody can say this thing on air, which means he's doing what worse than that behind the scene. If he can boldly come out and voice out such a thing, which means this guy has wasted a lot of our people. And our people are not coming out. Our people have not realized that this guy is a deceiver. With a propaganda. It doesn't mean well for the indigenous people of Biafra. It doesn't mean well for we Biafrans. It's just there for fame. To look after himself and his family. And other people let anything happen to them, he doesn't care. My nephew was also killed during the NSAS protest because of Nnamdi Kanu incitement. He was killed. He's the first son of the family, of his family. He's the first son. And he was among the victims because of Nnamdi Kanu. Now everybody is seeing us that we are the one deceiving our youth, majority of the parents. And if you see any parents that speak against what their children are doing, or what against our youth, what they're doing, and you see this guy, they sent after those criminal elements, they have to go after them, and they begin to beat your own mother and father. Imagine if this guy, if he has mind to be sending people to be beating our parents up, then something is wrong with him. I don't think it's normal. He needs to go for medical checkup. It's not normal. His brain needs to be checked. Because when I listened to some of his comments during his live broadcast, I don't think this guy is okay. Because if he's okay, wouldn't have been uttering that kind of words. He should have reserve. Not coming on air saying what you don't supposed to say. Now, you have destroyed IPOB, you have destroyed what you have labored for years building. But that is not the end, my fellow Biafrans. That is not the end. I thank Chukwu Kikabiyama that yes, a lot is now happening. And we are not going to fail. What I'm begging some coordinators, in fact, majority, all the coordinators in Biafra land and the Biafrans, let them give Onyibe maximum support. Support him. Support him. Set up unit. Set up zones. We are here to restore Biafra, not with a lie. Biafra will come definitely, but not with propaganda, not by lying against your fellow Biafrans, not by threatening people. So thank you, Onyibe. I don't know if you have any question or anything. Thank you for, you wanted to say something about the Arrow of Chipo. I don't know if you still want to say something about Arrow of Chipo, but yeah.
Because it's just a matter of time. Regarding Arochukwu, now there are things, what I actually wanted to say there is, we have communed with the Creator, and we have said to him, if in his infinite wisdom, the sacrifice of our life is what he wants to free our people, we will gladly lay it down. And then when Nnamdi Kanu sent me to take juju, I use that language so people will understand. It was like crisis of faith. My faith is being tested. We cannot keep anything behind. And so we went willingly because there is nothing we are not ready to give for Biafra. We went with a clear mind because we had no intention to allow anybody to violate our conscience. And as leader, I believe we should lead by example. Comparing our knowledge scripturally, we stand justified before the Creator because he says, if our heart does not condemn us, we have peace with God. But while we do all these things, we begin to reevaluate positions, circumstance and situation, and we discover this man was thinking he wanted to trap all of us. Rightfully so, he has been able to trap consciously over 50% of Biafrans on ground here. And so they can't talk because then they say Juju go kill them. But tonight I take this privilege, this liberty to tell them that as far as it comes to the issue of oath, when the leaders are dishonorable, the people are removed from under oath to obey them. Every Biafra must understand that. You got to speak up. Somewhere, somehow, somebody need to stand up. Somebody need to defend our people. That is exactly what we are doing. But my happiness is that all of them are waiting for the right time they will respond. Nnamdi Kanu, China Sanguru, the gangster called DOS, Obase here in Biafra land, Benjamin Madubugu, they will back down. There was somebody on Facebook using Mazi George Onyibe, writing rubbish against Nigerian state. Since the day I told the world that is Benjamin Madubugu, Mazi George Onyibe is no longer on Facebook. All of them don't know what they are doing to themselves. And so that having been said, I don't regret my actions in IPOB. It is our action that defines our character, and it is the sacrifice that we have made that have led us here. We can only regret if we fail to complete this journey, which in the end, honestly, thank you for joining me, and I'm very
thank you, Onyibe. And I know you did whatever you did because of the love you have for Biafra. That's why so many of you were persuaded to go to the Arochukwu and so many other things.
It's not just Arochukwu. They sneaked me and one man to two different shrines that night outside the Arochukwu with a motorcycle. Carry us into forest like that, only God knows. Give us two different shrines. And so when I look at everything we have done for IPOB, and then some people are kind of turn that way, go where they wait for them, they are not ready. We risk life itself for the sake of sincerity, genuity. The real criminal, Yahoo, Nande Kano, is doing holy. Oh, we are holy, we are holy, we are Elohim, Elohim. He told me, sample every slide of Nande Kano. And if you are still standing, he's a savior, your brain has issue.
No, what I have been saying, my brother, let him now come and go to the same idol, or come and swear that they did not collect money from politicians.
From Atiku.
Let them come out and swear, this is what I want. Let them come out now and take it.
Morning, Benjamin Madubugu bought Tieruba.
Let them come now. And tell us.
It's okay. It's okay.
I just keep on doing what you are doing, my brother. We are here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you have our support.
And of course, our people, we know we are not in a hurry. We know how it works. It will look as if nothing happened. They ginger your morale, my brother. We go nowhere. We go nowhere. You are not aware of what happened. You don't know. You are just a roadside freedom fighter. I would say by my position, I have served for like 4 years as the highest serving, longest principal officer of IPB on ground here, even though it was audio. So you are not in the position to advise me or tell me what is happening. Calm down and learn. Call and WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah, I am here, my brother.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please. Nwebo.
Odogwai Trove salute.
Thank you, man, my high priest.
What is calling in this guy?
That is what
in
I'm
Denmark.
saying. They don't know. They don't know.
That hail from Denmark. Now they call my brother. You see, we're in a full battle that we don't know. I've been listening to you. I listening to your lecture. I was touched, and I decided to just call to tell you that your people are still listening to you. And most of the things I really wanted to put here, to the second and the last caller has almost picked them from me. But that is notwithstanding. When abomination became to happen often and often to more than a year, it became tradition. I think what I find out as a member of IPOB, that we have a tradition of insulting people without looking inside deeply. Does this thing deserve insult? Even when you see the truth, you'll be insulting. And forgetting that you are creating enmity by yourself and another person that's supposed to be your helper one day and you don't know. We are so sentimental about Biafra. And everybody just think that we are getting Biafra. We almost got in Biafra. You see, the leader of IPOB, which is Mazinam Dekanu, he's my leader. I'm an IPOB member. He takes time to study our people. And he has been saying it on radio every time. But nobody can follow up and listen to what he used to say. It takes time to study our people. Study the way our people feel and the way our people govern and the way our people do things. Number one, the Europeans were able to capture us through religion. Because there's a book I read about someone who said that, someone that wrote that he was a university under a long time ago, and he was he's an African, one of the guys they want to send to recolonize Africans. They will use them to colonize their people. So they were teaching them there that if you can capture that, you have captured everything about this man, about these people. Then the man pinched himself. So that means these people want me to sell my people to them. He wrote the book. I read that book. So this one part. Another part is that somebody study us that we don't read. Our people don't read our research. So anything they speak to us, we have to believe. Hey, that is what we believe. You cannot go back to make a research of what is going on. I was a victim that anything from WhatsApp, from IPOB, I would jump up. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? But somebody called me. Can you first make a research of this? And I started to make research. Nobody have ever sit down to go to under EU or United Nations to write Biafra under United Nations. Just write like that. And search Biafra under. I don't think our people are doing that. To know whether we're going forward or we're going backward or we're really looking for Biafra or something else. Now, there is something I really want to point out here. Because I pity anybody who will sit down on Facebook and start ranting for Eastern Security Network if you are not under eastern part of Biafra. Then I pity you. For many years, IPOB has been labeled a terrorist organization in Biafra land. And I've been waiting for a lot of organizations to rise up. I've been waiting for Onyendu to move on the journey, to first fight about unlabeling the IPOB a terrorist organization. Even not only him, a lot of organizations around cannot fight because they know as this one has labeled a terrorist organization, Nigerian government has the right to do them anything they want and they go scot free. International community has nothing to do because they have been labeled a terrorist organization in that country. Nothing was done for years. Suddenly, what Igbo Congress rise up to endorse ESN. Suddenly, a Reverend Father said there are more than 50 or there are 50 that are endorsing ESN. That means everybody has to stand a little bit gap to mirror. Look at yourself and think, who are these ESN? Are they going to restore Biafra? ESN will restore Biafra we're looking for, or ESN is a private army or a private security? Because our people don't do anything they don't gain. Our people never do anything they don't gain. What I'm saying is, any IPOB, before you come to platform to insult people, stand up. You have been time and a terrorist organization for years. Why the Igbo Congress have never issued a press release that these people are not? Why did I time our people a terrorist organization when they are not? That time IPOB was still okay, carrying only flag. They never carry arm. They carry nothing. Why the Igbo Congress not make any movement? All the Reverend Fathers and Bishops no utter any word. Then when little Eastern Security Network rise up, all of them are endorsing. People don't think that this Eastern Security Network is something X, and you raise your money to contribute there, and you say you're looking for Biafra. People should ask themselves this question. Because Eastern Security Network cannot go to Aso Rock to debate with senators or to a parliament to debate for senators about getting Biafra. They cannot travel to the United Nations. Cannot go to any international organization to fight to give us Biafra. No. This Eastern Security will take us for maybe more 3 years, more 4 years. Eastern Security will be raining on air. We're not talking about the return of Biafra. In that call, there's something I said that somebody was broadcasting one day. He said, anything you know you will do for Biafra will come. Do it. Now you rise up. Who can rise up? Who doesn't rise up? Dr. Okeado rise up to do something to restore Biafra. Then people stand and be insulting you people and calling us of them. Where are we from? What type of brain do we have? That is my question. Where do we come from? Which type of universe did we come from? Now, from beginning of all this journey, was put them on phone, then give them money. Obi they have shit. So if have collected millions or billions, is it not fair for him to go to hospital and enjoy the money? But he's still sitting on already crying, trying to kill himself on earth. People don't think about that. Now, all these guys that are shooting and writing and insulting people, all of them are in abroad. Can they come home and ask their people living at home, how is this thing operating? Can they find out their own? Because Eastern Security is not in my region. It's not in my place. It's not my people live in enter worry, which I know. Even Obaru, they're not the Obaru that number. My people live there. So where is Eastern Security operating that? Well, a whole world Congress, organization that have big respect. They put them, their people, their young men that came out to fight for freedom. 11 terrorists, they don't talk for many years. All of them they don't talk for many years. So they are investing in Eastern Security. I rest my case. Make those who can hear this word go and think. May God bless you. Keep your work and don't go back.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Because we'll go nowhere.
We go nowhere. We go nowhere. That is just the master key.
Thank you very much.
Thank you and good night from here. And of course, at this moment, I will be winding down. Tomorrow is another day. Our people must understand this is not a platform to cast a session. We do not have any intention to undermine anybody. We just want the truth to prevail. Don't forget, it is the truth that brought us here. The truth will continue to lead us here, and it shall lead us home. I want to thank men and women around the world who understand the time we are in, just like the sons of Issachar who understand the time. The war to restore Biafra is ranging. The enemies has gathered us, and they've come in different form with the weapon of deception, but I tell you, they will not be able to prevail. Yes, it is true that the gate of hell is loosed against the Biafran nation, but the enemies of Biafra will be this. Mark our words, silver and gold we have none, the only thing we have will give to you. Radio, Biafra Human Rights Radio is a child of circumstance, and we remain grateful to the Creator for creating something like this. Without radio, Biafra Human Rights Radio, Nanda Kanu would have rubbished us. And then, like the Bible says, those of you who kill us, you will think you are doing service for Elohim. But that guy knows nothing about Elohim. He knows nothing. That having been said, we will continue. If you are listening to this broadcast, we advise you, use your tongue and count your teeth. Nobody will sell the next generation. This is a promise, not a threat. I come and broadcast. We will analyze you. We will analyze you anyhow you want it. But of course, you can go now and contact all the leaders of the other pro-Biafran group and make peace. Aside that, it's okay. What do? I sign off from here. And I say good night and God be with all of us.
Mommy, don't cry. Daddy, hello Biafra. Now we be.
Yes, I think I have a caller. He has been calling me. Let me just take this call and see if he can be able to communicate. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Caller on the line, can you hear me?
My name is Michael. I'm calling from Aba.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please, Michael.
I wonder why I'm not hearing Radio Biafra again. I know that what is making us happy here.
Yes, there are many reasons why you are not hearing Radio Biafra again. Number one, OK Foreign. The one that called OK Foreign. Foreign Osiwu. Bright Chimezie. Benjamin Madubugu. China Sanwuru. They are in charge of Radio Biafra transmitter. So when they buy one, they put it in Aba, they come on Facebook and say, hey, we are in Aba. Then the next week they move it to Akwa Ibom. They say, hey, we are in Akwa Ibom. That is what they are doing. I think they should be in Lagos. Number two, Nnamdi Kanu said I should not broadcast on Radio Biafra again, that I talk of Anioma. But I'm not from Afari Beku. I am from Anioma. So how can he tell Uche Mefo to stop me from broadcasting? Why am I talking of Anioma? And finally, I am the number one saboteur now. Only Angel, like Angel Nnamdi Kanu, talk on Radio Biafra. It's his property. So that is it, my brother. Nothing more, nothing less. And of course, this is Biafra Human Rights Radio. It's being anchored by Uche Ukafo Mefo from Abatete. Thank you.
Okay. I know. But can you give me a minute to talk my mind?
Of course, you can insult me. You can do anything you like. The only thing you will do for me, no, the only thing you will do is if I ask you to hold on, you hold on. Then say anything you like. But if I say hold on, you refuse. I am the owner of this mic. It's not Nnamdi Kanu own. I will cut you off. But outside that, go ahead, my brother.
It's true. I not Judge Onyibe.
I am George Onyibe from Urugudu, from Abo, the former SAC African rep. That African rep, they SAC from Biafra land. I am the one.
Exactly. Now, you are the one of African rep we know, George Onyibe, who make us happy. If you will not hear your voice, you cannot even sleep. We know that they will cry and find out why you are not speaking or why you're not telling us something. You know, sometimes people don't like where good thing is happening. I think you know that. And no matter what, you know that Nigerians are looking anyhow to fall us down. So even I'm very, very surprised that I hear that there's a misunderstanding between our executives, because I call it executives. Nnamdi Kanu is not a Biafra. He is a freedom fighter. You too is not a Biafra. You're a freedom fighter. So even when time reaches itself, the people that even not even supporting ourselves, some of them even gain than us. We that are paying monthly dues for all years, I know that we are paying, but many of them will log in and they even take over from us. Some were challenges that they are educated, that we as elite illiterate. So, but now, for my own opinion, why can't us find any way to dialogue to make sure that these things cannot keep on going? My brother.
This matter that has not come out. It has not come out. We are just warming the machine. It has been on for almost 4 years. It has been on for almost 4 years. Nnamdi Kanu have hired many people in the world, around the world, 27 of them. He asked them to rubbish me. I must know why he want to do that. For 4 years, this matter have been in the DOS. The last conversation I have with Chika Idoziem, he wrote to me, he said, ooh, see you fake pastor. Chika Idoziem, I can screenshot it and send to you people. For 4 years, these 4 years, they are victimizing me, setting me up. On our radio Biafra, you see Josephine Erewa, you see Darlington as they hot, another Yahoo freedom fighter, attacking me. So the IPOB is coming to tell the world that I'm friending their woman leader in Plateau State. On our radio Biafra, Emperor Emissary, Rabbi Chance, all of them, okay, falling Yahoo, on our radio Biafra. And then somewhere along the line, as a man of God, I have to be an idiot. If Nnamdi Kanu cannot reason and understand as a leader, he's supposed to play the role of a father, then he's going to get it the way he wants it. He's supposed to be the most sensitive one there. He is the one causing all the confusion. Go ahead.
See what I would say. I want to know. Don't be annoyed, you. Is it Nnamdi Kanu? Is it Nnamdi Kanu stop you to broadcasting, or are you stopped because of the jealousy of people?
My brother, I went to Aruchuku. Nnamdi Kanu took me to swear juju, not to betray this struggle, not to lie, and I'm standing by it. I have said when you started, Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Uche Ukafo called me and said, you are under 2 weeks suspension. I say, from broadcasting. And I said, what did I do? He said, Nnamdi Kanu say you are talking of Anyoma. You should not talk of Anyoma again. But I already know that Nnamdi Kanu is looking for her to set me up. Because within 1 month, Nnamdi Kanu dismissed me from every position. It doesn't even mention my name. Using people to say. He came the first day. He asked me to suspend somebody who blackmailed me. I suspend the person. Nnamdi Kanu came promote the person to the Northern Rep because he's from Afari Beku. And then we move on again. The next week, he removed me from Nigerian International Coordinator. Nobody know. And then he came again. He removed me from African Rep. The same period he removed me from African Rep, he suspended me from broadcasting. People came on his program and asked him, why is George Onyibe not broadcasting? He said, I'm only assigned. Now, I'm not saying they say. I am telling you the people who are involved. It's unfortunate I lost this call. Mazi Mefo is the director of Radio Biafra before they hand over to a former to be in charge of media, worldwide media. So as a person I report to media-wise, he called me and said, you will not be broadcasting again. I said, what did I do? What happened? In as much as I don't agree with some of IPOB policy, but then I try to tune down to fit in. Because two cannot work together except they agree. He said that Nnamdi Kanu said you are talking of Anyoma. And so Biafra never come. You say, make I no talk of Anyoma. You be idiot. God punish you. You people don't feel all this rubbish. And then let Uche Mefo come up and say Onyibe lied. And then I will never talk for Biafra for the rest of my life. But this is the truth. Biafra never come. Idiot Okano is telling me not to mention my village name. We're born on, no? Make we reason, oh. Because now the Kanu, they jump up and down. Some Igbo people now, they mugu. Look at Father, they guangwa, abi or they ngongo. Yeah, all of you are jumping up and down. Look at what that my brother said. You can't shut us down. You can't muzzle us down. This thing you are starting, you don't even know where it will end. You've not thought about it. All of these, I'm coming home. We are waiting for you at home. How can we repeat the errors of our fathers? How can we make the same mistake they make? But this is the truth. They all know. Biafra never come, then don't band me, make I no mention my village. They wanna be idiot. And that is why you fail. Am I telling you Biafra will not come? Biafra will come. People are like, why is the truth? Say it. I told you, and I have said it repeatedly. I'm waiting for the day Nnamdi Kanu will mention my name or any of those charge and bail lawyer, crook in the name, gangster in the name of DOS. The day they will mention my name, I will send them 40 years back in their career. They can, their recruits can be sharpened. You are on Facebook, be yapping, it's okay. But I'm not biased. We can only identify in our affliction. And it is my sincere prayer and desire that before our time is up, God would have created a platform for our children to be able to walk around any street within the global community with their head lifted up. That in the end, they can easily identify us and say, I am the true son of these people. The generation of 1967 to 1970 gave what they don't have. They fought when they should have run. They followed evil men when they should have backed out. They were willing to fight with the most bloodiest Homo sapiens that has walked this earth. And most of them died. They choose how they died. They died honorably. And today, in their sacrifice, we are being refined. And if we talk with confidence, assurance today, it is because of the legacy they have left behind for us. And then if we do what we do, we will make sure the next generation will. I expect all of you to understand what we are doing. But one day you shall. And this having been said, I lost my brother, and believe me, you are one of the most genuine, sincere people I have met. I'm not against you insulting me or doing anything. Please call and do what. But if I ask you, hold on, because I'm holding this mic, it's not a Nnamdi Kanu own. He was so obsessed with power that he came one day and said, yes, I give you mic, you stuck rubbish. Thank God this mic belonged to Uchimefo. If it were full and name mic, by now, you got to thank God. You are jumping up and all of you are jumping up and down. Am I your enemy? When people ran, we stood. We stood our ground. We serve as a source of inspiration. And then at the end of everything, all you got to do is let's destroy them. The day you come out and tell them indirectly that Uchemefo have sold Radio Biafra to Nigeria, that day I know there is nothing you will not do. Nnamdi Kanu will even betray his children and his wife just to make a monthly due coming. I sign off from here. May God be with all of us. Let him pay everyone according to their handwork. That those who have soiled their hand in the name of this struggle, may he leave all of us at the mercy of our enemy. But if with pure heart, truth, and sincerity, we do what we do, he will vindicate us in the end. And our enemy will be humiliated before us. For in the end, we are nothing but air and dust. From the dust we came, and that we shall return. Ndewonu, ndewonu, ndewonu.
Mommy, don't cry. Daddy, hello Biafra. Now we be the Biafra. Hello Biafra. I want you Biafra. Hello Biafra. Now we be the Biafra. Hello Biafra. I want you Biafra. Hello Biafra. Freedom is here. Hello Biafra. they killed us many years back. I know, yes, they try to pull us down, but this kind of walk this way. Thank you for all the good things. Now you don't make us better. Now everything done better. Now thank you for the good things. See everything done better. We're living fine. Brother Kaiga Waniru Kaika Bulanyo. Brother Biko Gawaniru. It makes me cry when I see my brothers being killed. Nigerian soldiers keep on killing. Take my life, but you can never take away that joy. Freedom is ours. We got what it takes to live. Hello,